I realized that we forgot to plan an introduction before this.
Oh, I just assumed you were gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I don't know what's going
I'll do
on.
it. I'll do it this time.
I don't know what's happening.
I usually ask before we start this thing.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I made myself sweet baby boy.
We are joined with sweet baby boy.
I mean, you are the sweet baby boy.
I am sweet baby boy.
I mean,
Sweet baby boy.
Honestly, I think at least half the people in this chat fit that description, but that's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah. But anyway, let's actually
Nice cold open, gang.
Yeah, let's get to the thing we're actually supposed to be focused on today, which is, well, it's August currently, and I feel like this is one of the hottest summers we've had in a long time, so it's the perfect time to blend tea.
Yeah,
We got to make some hot tea blends.
hot tea.
Yeah. So we well, Toan made some really awesome new character art that I made into some tea labels, and we're gonna jump on the Adagio T site and see if all of us with our very limited knowledge of tea, between all of us, it's a very limited knowledge. We'll see if we can actually make some decent tea blends for as many characters from Heinous Investigations as possible. And that's pretty much all we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to point out that I have
Fancy
decent
tea.
knowledge about unblended tea. I know nothing
I'd
about
like to point out that
blending.
the word adagio is a music term where it's a tempo term that sits at about 66 to 76 beats per minute.
Hey, very good.
I know how to use
My
Google.
name's Megan.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, I'm on here. Hi, it's me, Jesse. Yeah, in charge of the thing. I don't get Dio's crazy intro this time, which is totally fine. But Dio is also here, as is AJ and Naomi and sweet baby boy Toan and yeah, Megan and Owen from the sound editor land has joined us as well.
Yes, that is what we call their sacred place.
Engelberg.
I mean, technically, Finn and I are formally in the Discord, the sound triumvirate, and I want to keep it that way forever. So, anyway, let me see if I can share my screen here and get us some. Are you looking at the Adagio T site right now?
Yeah, because I was curious.
Okay, well, we're gonna focus on the signature blend section of this very vast tea universe.
The signature blend. Oh, you're pulling it up on your side. Nice.
Yeah, I am pulling it up. So this is what it looks like.
Okay.
This is our little page, and you can see here we've got something here like blend teas with very specific little
Percentages and
blend
stuff.
percentages, which is very helpful. I think this is all
That's
of the ones
bougie.
they have here.
It's very bougie.
So there's that, or we can wing it here, and here's the percentages.
We could wing it and randomize
and,
them.
and then look at these options.
Oh my gosh, can we make like a repulsive tea? Tea nobody wants to drink.
Would that be the
That's a
Delia
side
tea?
tea. I feel like that's either Delia
I
or
mean,
Sai.
Delia tea is going to have a very bitter base. Like, I feel like a Somme would be the base for Delia because that can get very bitter. It's a very strong tea. But I also saw that there was Lapsang Souchong, which is like a smoky tea, which I feel like also fits Delia wanting to burn the world to the ground.
So
like
it
when you say
begins.
tea,
I should close Discord.
tea noob here. When you say a tea is smoky, is it like kind of
like a
like
bottle of
kind of
Jack
like a good
Daniels?
red wine, like it has kind of like that tobacco-y kind of taste?
The way I
mean,
describe it is it tastes like a campfire smells, is the
Yes,
way I describe a
very much
smoky
that.
tea.
It's they
Tastes like somebody lit it on
process
fire.
it over the one that I have on in my tea stash is from Tea Source, which is a Minnesota based tea company, and they specifically are like it was roasted over over pine smoke or whatever, in their description for it. So
Ooh,
it really does have a
I should be
smoky
taking notes.
flavor to
What
it.
am I
It
doing?
can, but not all Lapsang Souchong teas do have that. Like there's different degrees of
Wait,
smokiness.
have
You
a
can have a
note
really
for
smoky
this.
kind or a less smoky kind.
Mhm. Yeah,
Depends
this
on-
is going to be a whole experience. I can tell.
I'm so excited.
I
It's gonna be
mean,
awesome.
one thing that I have to tell you guys about this site is they will not let you make a tea unless you have an account on the site, and they
Oh.
will not let you create an account until you make a tea. So we're gonna start off this thing. I think we're gonna go with Maria. I mentioned before we started this, Maria being the overachiever who could not make it tonight, sent the Ginny T blend instructions very clearly to me like a day or two ago.
It's just boba tea.
Well, according to her, because apparently she has used Adagio to blend many a tea before, so she
Yeah,
has
that
the
makes sense.
percentages and everything.
Yo, she's a regular.
Oh yeah.
Did you
So
ever attempt the same?
we're gonna see how this works. She writes first, these are all black teas because of Ginny's energy
Naturally.
levels.
Yes,
So
that much I do know.
yeah, let's actually see if they have. I mean, I
Puer?
see flavors in here.
Did I read that right? Puer?
I have no
So
idea.
technically it's pronounced pooer, which is somehow
Pooer.
better.
Poor,
It-
Like when you go to
evidently
when you
some
go to
people
when you
call
go to
it-
pour some syrup on your
Some
maple
people
pancakes.
call it puer, but like on the Reddit r/t, which I am sometimes an active member of that subreddit. It's one of the few subreddits I'm part of.
Really?
Um,
Never would
not
have
birds with
they
arms.
specify it's poor. Where's
So-
that?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so I promise I'm not going to ask to have every tea thing explained to me. I'm like the audience
promise.
insert in a
Don't make
fantasy
that
movie
promise.
right now. So why would her energy levels indicate black? Is there a difference in like caffeine between black and
there-
green?
Black tea
is-
usually has a lot of caffeine.
But
Oh,
it can kind of it depends on your brewing method too, because you can get a lot of caffeine out of green and white teas if you're brewing it
Alright.
in like gong fu style, which isn't or if you're doing it grandpa style, where you're basically doing a ton of extractions of the same leaf.
so for
so-
reference, here's how I
Yeah.
make my tea. I hit
Yeah.
boiling water setting on the Keurig.
Yes.
I get the boiling water in the mug. I take a tea bag in my
Yeah.
big packet of tea and I
Mhm.
dip it in the
Nice.
water, and there we
Good.
go. This is next
Classic.
level stuff. I really like. Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Mm.
to when you get really involved in tea drinking, there's a lot to it. But for like Adagio level tea drinking, we don't have to worry about
Hibiscus.
any of that because Adagio is kind of one of the like
Water.
they have
I'm just
decent
having
tea.
a blast here with this.
I'm
Ginny
just
tea.
playing around with things here.
Yeah, like Adagio does have decent tea, but it's not going to be like your high end tea. It's not going to be your boutique. Like they have a lot of blended teas, and blended teas in the tea communities, the communities, which is actually an Adagio thing, not sponsored.
Not
They
sponsored.
they do have decent teas for what you're paying for, but like there are teas that are very expensive, like especially certain types of oolongs and white teas and puers, like an aged
Mm.
One of my
Sheng
favorite
puers
teas
and whites.
is a passion fruit oolong that I used to get. There's a tea place by my house where it's a tea bar where you specifically go. I'm sorry if you hear dogs in the background. Where you go specifically to get like loose leaf fresh brewed tea, like it's a bar but it's for tea.
Mm.
And I used to get iced passion fruit oolong tea, and it was like $6 for a cup, but it was so worth it. Oolong
No,
teas
I'm
are
not
so
getting-
incredibly expensive.
I have to do
Yes.
this all
They
over
are.
again
Agreed.
because I'm not getting a picture of the accent.
You can get sprinkles on
Yeah.
here.
And it's
They're
not
called-
it's not showing me the image. That's infuriating. So I just reloaded
Probably a
for
bad link.
nothing. Yeah, could be.
This
any
so
number
far
of
has been a great
things.
glimpse into a world that I know very little about. This is great.
And the world that I want to know more
Oh,
about because
wait.
Tea
As
is
soon as
great. I
AJ
love
said
tea.
the tea community, I was like, "What the hell?" I
Oh,
guess-
it's
I
like a
guess.
whole deal. Apparently,
I thought I
That's what
took
I've
a couple
heard.
steps in this water and I realized I'm stepping into the ocean.
People
yeah.
who get
They
into
usually
tea
call it-
get really into tea. Like that, you are precise about your ratios. Like some people like
I'm
to
a
get
mere
really
babe
precise about their
enjoying my
ratios of
beach umbrella.
water to leaf.
Yeah.
And then you also have to have the right steep time and the right temperatures for the
Yeah, I
type
was
of
noticing that.
teas and the
All
brewing
right.
No,
methods.
people pull
Okay.
out like
About
straight
the
up
other.
thermometers. They're like the
Mm-hmm.
lady who I go to get tea from, as the aforementioned passion fruit oolong,
Bro.
literally has
Okay.
I'm so serious. She has a degree in tea.
This
guys.
is the Pro ZD water drinking bit. That's what this is, and I
Okay.
love that.
Water drinking.
I have my.
Can we talk
electric
about the
kettle.
Ginny T? I finished.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
of course.
So well, sort of. Okay, so here's what exactly here's what Maria said about her Ginny Tea. We have 40% raspberry, which is
Okay.
very interesting. Literally apparently describes here as crisp black tea with playful raspberry flavor, candy like aroma, jammy flavor, tangy dry finish, not too cheeky in
Not too
quotes.
cheeky.
I'm like that's
This
a
is
pretty
crisp black
accurate
tea
Ginny
with
thing.
playful raspberry flavor, candy like aroma, jammy flavor for your Saturday nights.
Dear God. Then we've got 40% butterscotch here,
Ooh,
which
a
is
sweet,
with
buttery,
whimsical is
whimsical
used to
flavor.
describe this. And marigold. I'm like, these are things that very much fit here with Ginny.
Cocoa nibs.
Merry-go by her
And then we've got
side.
chestnut here. Because according to Maria, it's with the sweet leaning tea, there's a little bit of stability that you can get from the 20% chestnut. And then as an add-on here, a scoop, I was told
Remember this now.
sprinkles, because according to Maria, and I'm not gonna be able to do the Ginny voice again, but it would be so fun. So it's yeah. So I was like, that's a very, yeah, she has that in little quotes. So I'm like, I know exactly what you mean. She also said to add another scoop of raspberry, but that does not seem to be an option on the page. Maybe it's changed since then. Maybe it's a
I thought I
weird
saw it
thing.
earlier.
One
when you were
star.
scrolling through.
Well,
Bad
no, there is a
website.
raspberry option, but I can only seem to pick one scoop of something. So I went with the sprinkles since that is just fun and it
Ew,
didn't
gotcha.
already exist. So in the blend. So that's pretty neat. So now we got to name the blend. So I'm literally just going to call it what I called it on the little label I made before. So I believe I said Ginny, a heinous tea blend. Hey, look at it. And now we get to the fun part where we pick a little label. And I already have this set up. Bloop. Look at it.
Yeah.
Looks so good. And now we have that. That's pretty neat right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at it. On
One
the
was
little
those going to be the
tin.
little tags too? Oh no, that's a tin.
Yeah, his
I'll
little
just
tin.
shut up.
Now we create the account, and like everything else with this podcast, I'm gonna put it in my name because I have to. It's
Yep,
Nice.
it's the pact that I made when I summoned the podcast demons to help me produce this. So I can spell this. Everyone is now getting a full glimpse at our Gmail. It's fine.
That's
As long as they
probably
don't
not
see our
that fun.
password.
Yeah.
I mean, you
we're-
might just get some emails in your inbox.
Yeah, I might get some very interesting spam. We did it. We created our first blend, you guys. That wasn't so bad. And thanks to Maria for getting us through that first round. Okay, so now we can add a description. What are we thinking? Anybody got anything?
The movie Vampires Suck was not funny.
I mean, I feel like that is something that Ginny would say.
Quite a jammy little fun-packed blend of tea to just put a little spring in your step in your morning.
Hmm.
Sorry, was that's not the right vibe at all.
I don't know. Why do I think the
Sweet.
best part of why did the Folgers thing? The best part of waking up is Ginny in your cup. No.
I approve.
No.
Just a little Ginny in a teacup.
Now, okay, teacup Jenny would be adorable though.
How about
Hmm.
sweet and full of energy? Are we describing this tea or your favorite vampire?
Oh my gosh. Owen for the win. That's adorable. And that's what we're gonna say. I forgot it's sweet, and then what was the other thing you said?
Full of energy.
Oh yes, that is correct. Yeah. So are we describing? Yes. Or we could put or the lovely vampire it's named for. And I think that's good. Yeah. And I think we're good. Boop. What? There it is, you guys.
That's pretty cool.
And we now have it's now in the ether on Adagio T's. And look, it costs money and everything.
Do we get a commission on that?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I feel like Adagio T works on like a point system where like the points get you more tea instead of actual money, but I could be very wrong. I'm just like going off of my like 2 seconds of looking at the website when acquiring teas before this, because actually I don't think I've ever bought my own tea from Adagio. People keep gifting me Adagio teas.
I just realized that Adagio's symbol is an actual treble clef, so they're aware of the music thing. Okay.
Yes, I think that was the goal.
Cool.
So there we go.
Is that like the proper BPM of music you should listen to while drinking tea? Is that another thing in the tea community?
I mean, I feel like that's something I'd be very into.
A moderate 70 beats per minute, you know.
Well, I know
Yeah.
what I listen to when I'm sitting around drinking tea is Merry-Go-Round of Life from Howl's Moving Castle on a loop.
Yes, me too.
So that is my soundtrack of choice, and it's just on a loop. There's nothing else.
I hum that song more than probably any other song.
It's a good song.
I just like
Have it playing.
I want to just be in that movie, just live in that movie, that universe. That's where I want to exist. Or the book, honestly, both are acceptable.
I'd say book better because there's no war plot underneath.
That's very true. And also Wales is heavily featured.
And I feel like
that's
it's
also
just
fun.
So like the movie is very atmospheric, but the book is funny.
The book is so funny.
So like the atmosphere of the movie, as far as the just, the Howl's actual castle atmosphere, not the war plot, but the quirkiness of the book, the whole. I don't know.
Little tin makes it look like you're ready to pack a dip.
Yeah, it does give that vibe, honestly. I like the little tins though. Little tins are fun, and you can get them in little.
It real hard before
and you can get
what
do you call it? And you can get little fandom boxes. You can get little packs of multiple tins, so you can just get like all the investigators for probably like 2 boxes of tea.
You can get your one true polycule in a box.
All right. So now no. It just hit me. Okay, so now the question is,
we can't stop them.
How do we get back to the page where we make
I don't know.
the teas?
Go up to blends and then create a blend.
Let's go again.
I pulled it up on my second monitor so I can dick around on it.
Well,
that's
now comes the
point.
issue where now it says create account, which we already did. So now I have a feeling I have to probably log in on our account.
Yes, you will need to log in on that account.
Here's the email again for everyone who's seeing.
Tell them.
Send us all of your
oh wait, no, we haven't made a
compliments.
password yet. So that probably means that I have to
pull it up elsewhere.
Maybe we should like
confirm.
Maybe we should have like done this before we started recording.
I couldn't because you can't make a tea blend without. I would have had to make a tea blend before we did this, and I was like, no, I
That's
don't want
fine.
to do it all over
Call
again.
Call it
I
the
mean,
Jessie
I
blend.
have an account on Adagio without having to have made a tea blend.
I mean, I don't know. The rules might have. I don't know if the rules changed or something. I tried to do it the other day, and
That
they were
feels like
no
a really
tea for
weird
you.
hurdle to put in front of a tea.
It really
website.
does.
Most
As a graphic
people
designer,
who
I
buy
said
tea
that tried.
don't blend it.
I really tried. I'm trying right
maybe you're
now.
just bad at computers.
Yeah, you'd be amazed at how many people are bad at user design.
Yeah, I'm just currently
What's
trying to figure
awesome.
out. I am not getting anything in our email that we made an account, so that's a little disconcerting.
Ruh-roh, you agree?
Are we gonna have to go on a commercial break already?
I think we are gonna have to go on a
We're
commercial
bad,
break
we're
because
cool.
technical difficulties. That's just a no go.
Difficulties.
No.
Oh my
God. And on that note,
Good.
bye. And we fixed it. So we're going
Bleeds
back to
your
Adagio, baby.
We have tea.
Like a freaking phantom
Yeah.
thief.
All right. So we did our little tutorial round, I guess, courtesy of
Yes.
Maria.
Courtesy Maria, yeah.
Now the question is, who? I think the rest of this is just chaos round. Who do we do
probably.
next?
Frank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Frank,
boy.
as weird a mix
Black
as
tea?
possible.
As much caffeine as possible.
All right. Let's see.
Is it possible to just
There's
insert
something called
straight
Mamba.
caffeine or well,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah. Mambo.
Let's see what
tea.
it actually is. Hold on.
Mambo number 5.
Smoky, savory
Hold on.
aroma. I don't know. It's got some very interesting stuff in here.
A little bit of Monica in my
I
I don't know if I'd
Right.
consider
Actually,
Frank
it's just
smoky.
notes. It's
Yeah.
not a blend. Mambo doesn't
Yeah.
look like it's a blend. It looks like it's just a name for
Yeah.
a specific
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
leaf,
don't know.
a specific cultivar.
all
or,
good.
What
I'm
is
just looking.
Irish
Oh.
breakfast?
Irish breakfast.
Irish
tea
breakfast. It's
is-
So
That's-
delicious.
Because I thought Irish
Yeah.
breakfast was when you pour whiskey into your coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Well, you
Not
can-
the tea.
Well,
the Irish
yes, but
breakfast
no.
tea is like it
Yeah.
uses the word malty in the description on the thing, and that's one of the descriptors you normally hear with Irish breakfast tea. It's got like this. If it has like a thick mouth feel to it.
Agree.
Feel.
It just
Very
like,
characteristic of the Irish people.
Yeah.
Thick mouthfeel. Dio, do you have something to tell us?
I'm part Irish,
Well,
Two and part Irish.
so I can say that joke.
I need to leave.
Yeah, no. Who
I
here?
was going in a
like
completely
25%
opposite
Irish?
direction.
Is there is there
but-
anyone?
no,
Yeah, I
that's
kind of
fine. You
followed
can
that,
make fun
Meg.
of Irish.
I
Oh,
followed
God.
that line.
See, Twan was with me. We were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
something
I was like, oh,
completely
no.
different.
I was with you guys too.
Who are the
Heavy
okay?
mouthfeel.
Who are the Irish people here? The actual Irish people.
What do you mean actual Irish? What? Hang on.
Like like you have a portion
Well,
of like you
like
have
not
a portion
Lucky
of
Charms
Ireland somewhere
Irish,
inside of you.
Ancestry DNA keeps changing what my composition is, but I have
Oh.
ancestors from the British Isles. It's just on
That
I know more
counts.
Scotland, and I know
Could be
somebody was
any of
born in
them.
Ireland.
Yay.
I have an
So
ancestor born in Ireland.
so the vibe I'm getting here is almost all of us are in some capacity Irish.
Yeah. The
Awesome.
Irish. Yeah.
Except for me.
I'm
Uh,
not.
Not
I.
Yeah, I mean you have a Welsh flag behind you. So
That means you cannot
Very
be allowed
different
to be
country.
Irish. The two DNA types will kill one another.
Is
You
Owen
go,
from
go on.
Playa Linguique?
oh the thing, the long
Yeah.
name.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
god.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
wait.
no, wait, do it
Awesome.
again. Do it
Wait, let me
again.
move it so I can see you say it. I love seeing the person on the
I
TV
love
say
when-
that. It makes me very happy.
My
did not
sister
know
can
this
also
was a
say it.
thing.
My sister can also say it. She had to learn it for a song. Fun fact.
I learnt it from a
I
song.
love that. There you go.
Hey,
It was probably the same song.
I wonder.
Well, the one that I learnt it from was a YouTube video called "How to Learn That Place Name in 4 Minutes."
Oh, there you go.
No. No, my
It was
sister.
very easy to follow along.
Ooh.
I love
Well,
that.
now I have to.
I
now
can
have
get
to
I
listen
can
to
get
that.
like Hlanbar,
Yo,
and then from
Link.
there it's like, nope.
I know the ending is go go. That's about it.
It's
Go
three.
go go.
Oh,
There's
go
three
go.
See, it's three go-go's. Or two,
Ah.
three
I
goes.
think it's go go go. Anyway,
Go go go.
Like duh. Like Vincent.
once
Immediately
again, we
derailed.
have
I'm
gotten
so
off
sorry.
topic. Okay. We're very bad at this. Do we all just have varying degrees of ADD? Who knows?
Yes. Yes, we
Um,
do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
I don't know
There's
what
a white
HD is,
monkey.
but the doctor just said I got 80 of those
80 of
bitches.
those bitches.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
too.
been
Oh, I see.
another one
Okay.
of my favorite
Wait.
TikTok.
I see.
videos.
I see candy,
Candy
apple,
apple.
here. I feel like that's a good Frank
Yeah,
option.
there are a lot of sweet options. There's candy apple, there's peppermint cane.
There's also one that's just called Christmas, which I feel like is a very
Christmas has got to be in there.
We gotta put Christmas, gingerbread, and candy cane.
That actually kind of sounds kind of nice.
Tasty.
Actually.
Yeah.
But
A
does
nice
it sound like it
winter
tastes
night.
like Frank?
Well, let's see. This is a Ceylon tea that usually is good. I like those. They're like, I feel like Ceylon is that, yeah, that's spicy, but not spicy like hot, just like spice vibe.
It's
Like
zesty.
lots of
Thinking
I
sky.
see.
So that's actually not a bad one. That could be like, and it's a black tea, so caffeine, baby. I also feel like let's see what else we got in here.
There's white monkey.
What are the characteristics of the pu'er tea?
So these
Well, you
are
pour
all
it.
blended pu'er teas. But the pu'er tea that they're
I
most likely
saw that
using as the
deal.
base for their blend is probably shu pu'er, which as opposed to sheng pu'er, which can be more like a green teeny vibe. But shu pu'er is
where you pour it from the shoe.
if
When
it's
you
poor
poo at a
quality
shoe.
shu pu'er, which if you're blending it, it's going to be poorer quality, which means it's composted.
Gonna be poor
Shoe
quality.
pooer, shoe pooer.
AJ,
pooer
I don't know if I've
shoe.
ever told you this.
Oh my
I absolutely
God.
love hearing you just talk about something you're very knowledgeable at.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
What
have
a
like such a
smart
great
tea
way to
person.
talk. Like that one time we had like a call and you went on like a 20-minute talk about like some photography stuff. I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
this person likes what they're talking about. This
Yeah.
is great.
Mm.
I
That's
low-key
me with-
both love it and hate it because it's making me question everything that I thought I was passionate about.
It's very like dungeon mastery. It's very like
Oh,
okay, so
yeah.
here are the difference. It's great.
That's it.
There's a Kentucky bourbon.
Yo!
Yo!
Oh, Christmas and Kentucky bourbon. That's the Frank tea.
booze.
That's the Dio blend right there.
Ooh.
There's a lot of
I'm
stuff.
finally
was-
on the website.
Funny
Finally
enough,
got
I
there.
was thinking about this yesterday of what on earth
Ooh, they got chives.
what on earth clay cotta's tea would be. I was like, how much coffee can
Something
you
with
put into a tea
chocolate.
before it's coffee?
Something with chocolate to ward off the ghost fish. Then again, it would attract the ghost fish, but
attract-
not if you shared it.
Unless he's a
then they would
ghost
leave
fish
you alone.
collector. Ooh.
New side hustle, fishing both living and
the
departed
dead
ghost
fish.
or departed fish.
Yeah.
Not good.
Long.
Chais. Love a chai, but I think we've already
That's
got the
pig from
Ceylon.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it is.
Okay, now we're getting into very different kinds of teas. So
White monkey.
There's so much
What
tea.
on earth is monkey tea?
Rooibos.
That's what I'm wondering.
Rubibo.
And then they got decaf, which is a no
Could
fruit
go
Rooibos.
zone.
A Rooibos tea? A
Rooibos.
Rooibos tea?
Rooibos.
Among Us.
Rooibos.
It's actually pretty
Amogus?
good.
Roy
Rooibos.
boys.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh, but they
I
have-
drink
they
rooibos
have
when I'm
Korean.
sick.
Among Us.
Rooibos is good. They're a root tea.
Yeet.
Made of root.
Ate a root.
It's made
Okay.
of root.
So I think
White
after
monkey
going
might be
through-
also on your list, Dio. What?
Oh.
Warm liqueur with a fresh and almost wildflower sweet scent and a slightly dry finish.
Mm,
Hell
we just-
yeah.
okay.
Can we just, monkey tea? It is golden monkey tea, and it is in fact the counterpart to silver needle white tea,
It's
which
Super
answers
Saiyan
no
tea.
questions.
It's Super Saiyan tea.
Oh, do you know what would be
Golden
kind of
monkey.
fun and very chaotic?
Yeah.
Genmaicha tea, if they have that in there, because that has
Mm.
popcorn in it half the time.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
like
I'm
fully
pretty sure the
popped
Adagio
popcorns or like the
version has-
kernels?
Yeah, it's a very interesting one. It's I'm gonna pull it up here and read to you exactly what it has. It's a classic Japanese green tea.
Okay,
blended
you
with
guys,
toasted
I think
popped
I got
rice.
it.
And then they also have like the
I think I got
Adagio
the
one
Frank
does
tea.
actually have popcorn in it.
Christmas cinnamon chocolate and sprinkles. Yeah,
I think we have
Yeah.
the Frank tea.
based on his
That's
Starbucks order.
respectable.
Yeah,
I think it should be. I think this is the correct blend. I think it's 40 Christmas, 20 cinnamon, 40
go for it.
chocolate, and
a
sprinkles.
scoop of sprinkles.
Let's go for it.
And then he also
Yeah.
puts like 3 sugar cubes in just to be safe.
Yeah,
There is a
Probably,
lot of
or he'll
Ceylon in
probably.
there.
I feel like he'd be the kind of person to do what I do, which is I don't even bother with the separate cream and sugar or the separate milk and sugar. I get
coffee mate.
what is it? Yeah, I get Coffee Mate. I straight up get vanilla Coffee Mate
Yep.
from the grocery store, and I just put a couple tablespoons of that into my tea.
And then you put in the
And
sugar.
AJ's face.
I get
No,
it
I
when
don't
go
put in
into
Nobody-
the
sugar. I
nobody-
just
tortillas
do
and the
that.
shredded
Oh.
cheese.
I
So
can make.
heavy for tea unless you're making it into some sort of like latte of a tea.
It's
I
milk.
don't
tea,
always
baby.
do. I only do it with black.
Wait, you
tea.
guys
I
put
can't
milk
do
in
it
your
with
tea?
With
herbal.
black tea, some teas I would put milk in. More like with the few times that I've had chamomile, I was like, maybe I'll try a little milk in this, maybe. And I was
All
like,
right.
In
I'm
your
so
herbal
sorry for my
teas.
facial
Yes.
expressions.
Yeah.
You put milk in your herbal teas. I just want
I
to
was
confirm.
12.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes a little.
I should note here
I was
that
12 and I
shouldn't
was like,
judge
this is
people
what
for
tea
their
is.
12-year-old tea
I do-
drinking experiments or adults for
Question.
their tea drinking.
I do want to note
habits.
here very.
Mhm.
I just want to note here very
What
quickly
then is
that there
milk
is
tea?
this. Oh, milk tea.
Okay, you know
Um,
what? Dio, it's
uh,
black tea with
you know.
milk in it.
Oh,
But
I
that's
gotta
different.
name the blend.
It's cold.
You can also have milk oolong, which actually doesn't have milk in it. It just has a different
Frank,
texture
a
to it.
heinous tea blend.
I
Based on
love
how it's
milk
brewed. Although some
oolong.
people will put milk powder, like some companies will put
It's milk
milk
powder.
powder in
Spell it.
it, but not
That's-
all do. If you get like actual high-end milk oolong, it doesn't have. It's just the
We're gonna
cultivation
create a
and the
group.
process.
We're gonna.
It's like a
Oh,
milky
making it.
tea.
heinous tea.
Milk oolong
So-
is one of my favorite teas.
Yeah,
Very much
good
enjoy.
tea.
Maybe we'll call it
You had
heinous
double milk
investigations
oolong?
tea, so nobody's
Mhm.
like, what?
Heinous tea. Oh, give
Oh.
me.
I do want to
Heinous in
note.
what regard?
Wow.
I do want to note. I do want to note here that there is
Mhm.
this lovely little copyright thing here, so nobody best be stealing our characters or artwork. We will
Oh.
find you.
That's not quite how that works, but that is so that when somebody comes after them about a copyright, they go, they told us they had it.
I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. This podcast is very much copyrighted, so I like to think that we're good.
Original content, do not steal.
Okay. So we gotta do another blend description here, and this is Frank's. I feel like there's an obligatory heyo that must go in here. Heyo.
Like Frank
That's
wrote
it.
it.
That's all of it.
That's
Frank's
just it.
describing
That's
the
just it. Hmm.
Ding ding ding, tea
I'm
time.
trying to think. Oh man.
Hey, old Christmas in a cup. Make me go, hey, old.
I feel like
Christmas in a cup for when you're scoping out Santa Claus all night.
I mean, honestly, we'll do Christmas. We'll do Christmas
Who
in a
has
cup.
perfect
Perfect,
see this
perfect
blend?
for
Santa,
Santa
watch,
watch.
20XX.
20 or 2K2 question mark exclamation
Nah,
point.
you gotta just do 2K so that it's valid for another 80 years.
Well, then wouldn't 2K just be 2000?
Shh, 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 shh.
You do 2K2, man.
Ew.
Exclamation point.
2000th Santa watch.
Or you could just keep it a Santa
Yeah,
watch.
Santa watch.
I like.
Or we can
2K
make it a Yeti Santa
question
watch.
mark.
2K2.
No, that's spoilers.
Is it?
2K2 question mark.
Frank has spoken, and we'll put an exclamation
2K2
point after it.
I'm in
Question.
character right now. Can't you tell by how I'm doing the Frank voice?
Yes.
As told by Frank.
Yes. There it is.
Oh goodness.
God,
Look
I
at it.
love that pose. I love that Frank pose. It's so good.
It is very good.
No band artwork. Okay.
Oh,
Right. You never prompted us for it, but okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
We're
I'm
not
pretty
a band. We're a podcast.
Hey,
Tell him.
time for another blend. All right. Who wants to take next steps? I feel like, well, actually, we did Frank. Should we just knock out Dio's other character here?
And just do
Yeah,
Orville.
Todd.
Oh my God.
Where is it? Where's the popcorn one?
Well, there's the Jinmaicha.
Yeah, we could do Orville. I feel like Orville has a very similar tea taste to myself, meaning green tea and nothing else.
I
I
actually
feel like
think
green tea with ginger or lemon.
I will. I've said before that I've given Frank and Elliot's drink orders. Maybe not. I don't remember if I've done it on actual like recordings here, although that will be popping up in season 2. But also in season 2 popping up is Orville's preferred coffee. Well, yeah, Orville's
Drink.
preferred drink, which is literally black coffee.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't know what else.
Does that count as a tea? Does that count?
black coffee?
Just black bean water.
Well, here are
It's
some
coffee, but super
Black bean water.
caffeinated bean tea.
I mean,
Exactly.
they do have a nice selection of black teas here. I also know they have two preset black tea blends.
They do. They do have.
I'm
black
understanding they have a couple of black tea set blends because I'm looking at it on my
Yeah.
computer. All the Earl Greys that aren't just Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
all tea
I've had
blends
Earl Grey
already.
Bravo. That's
We are going
quite
to
good.
upset any of the tea fans that are listening to this today. I think
You know,
between
Who?
me and Dio.
Look at
Mamba
Earl
might
Grey
actually-
Moonlight. What's that about?
Earl Grey
was
Moonlight
good
has.
too.
I
It's
looked
just a
them up.
little
It
bit
has hints of
creamier.
vanilla and coriander fruit.
Mm.
Sounds
But I
good to
almost
me.
wonder because if
They don't have Lady Grey though, which
Yeah,
is
that
no, they
upsets
don't.
me.
primo.
Hmm.
Devastation.
Orville
So-
drinks room temperature black tea.
No.
This needs to be the least invigorating
It's-
thing on the face of the earth.
Tepid tea
decaf.
boy.
It's not really that bad if you brew it properly.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I just don't like when it
But
gets
like room temperature
cold.
black tea.
So I feel like
Mm.
Just cold tea.
I mean that. So I think this Earl Grey may not be bad because I
The-
feel like it's a black tea. It's got
It is
moonlight in it.
sophisticated. So if we're
Yeah.
going for sophistication, an Earl Grey would probably be good because it has that
Mhm.
you think, oh yes, a sophisticated
Does
like
filtered water
professor.
count?
I do
drinking.
like, yeah, I do also like how vanilla and cream are in here because like, yeah, Orville's got a certain blunt vibe, but
Yeah.
he's a sweetie. He is.
He's
He's
got
a
peach,
sad-
vanilla, and
sad
cream
sweetie
We
notes.
should
boy.
have like 10% of something that is just
Like
packed with
mine.
power
So
to
I think we
represent the
gotta put-
times Orville just will go off on a man.
we're gonna make it 30%, I think. Oh yeah, so we
Just
gotta have like a
tiny hint of like
so-
something really
Fiery
strong.
cinnamon spice.
so we gotta like have a punch in there. Okay. I don't know how spice is gonna incorporate with an Earl Grey, but we're gonna
Ooh.
try.
About to fuck around and find out.
This
I
could
mean,
be
we're not
very good.
actually drinking these teas, so
We could
unless we
though.
are.
Somebody might.
Somebody
Yeah.
might though.
hey,
Somebody might
that's
go,
your fault for
"Ooh,
not
what's
reading the
this?"
description.
I feel like if we keep the spice very understated, it could possibly
Mhm.
work
Yeah, like
because you
10%.
have the
Yeah.
vanilla,
A
you have
hint
the
of it.
cream, you have a citrus.
Yeah.
You can have
Yeah.
like spiced orange. You can have spice mixed
Mhm.
well with
Mm.
vanilla and cream. So if we just have
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so we gotta
Tiny
have.
hint.
Is there some kind of
there's
spice
fiery
thing
cinnamon
here?
spice, and there's
You
also
could do like
cinnamon
10%.
Yeah, I was thinking
Hmm.
maybe hibiscus, maybe.
Oh, I hate
I-
hibiscus.
Hibiscus, I feel like is
Oh.
more of an
No.
herbally thing.
That is an herbal
is.
tea, and it has a very distinct flavor to it that I personally
Mm.
cannot stand.
Mm.
Distinct, you say?
Yeah,
It
like
really
Let's
it's,
depends.
see.
Powerful.
you know the I don't
Hmm.
like it. I don't like
cool
any
with
tea blend
hibiscus
that
teas.
has
I think
any
we're
tea
gonna
blend
need
that
to
has
go
it. I
with
can taste it.
It's like
Pina
cilantro.
colada.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm
Pina
thinking so
colada.
hard.
If you like pina coladas.
They have
And
no,
getting
turmeric
chapped
would
in the head.
turmeric would probably
Turmeric.
not go well. Let me see.
If
I
you
don't know.
die,
Like
you
waking
die
up
in
at
heat.
midnight.
Ooh, yerba mate. Oops.
And the dunes
I think
and
fiery.
my cake.
I have not
I
been
feel like
helpful at
fiery
all
cinnamon
this
spice
call.
would be good at exactly
same. Me
10%.
I've
neither.
had my
I'm
few
just-
takes have been
I'm
bad.
contributing
Because it
to
has
the
orange peels and
content.
cloves.
That's true.
We're just happy to have you too.
Thanks.
I think
Thanks.
I honestly think we only need 2 things for Orville's tea. I think
I feel
this
like
is
Orville would
good.
have a minimalist tea.
Yeah. He's a simple boy.
He's simple.
Just a
Orville
simple
drinks
boy.
Lipton send tweet.
Again,
Is there anything
filtered
else we need
water
in here?
count?
I don't know if there's anything
No?
else we even want to put in here. Maybe some
I think
orange
it's-
peels just to add even more orange.
More.
Give it a little je ne sais quoi.
This is becoming a sunny tea. Ooh,
Nah, I think
that's a
I
joke
think
for no one.
honestly,
That's a joke for nobody.
I
here.
think this is a very
Rose
simple
petals because
blend.
Ginny put them there.
Aww.
You're
I don't think that's
right.
Oh, for
this.
cute.
That is not
Rose hips, rose
No
petals.
way.
Which one do we want to do?
Rose petals. Rose
They do
hips are
have
way strong.
they have pink peppercorn. Oh
They
yeah,
have a
they do have
different
rose
flavor to them.
petals. Like
Peppercorn?
damn.
Rose hips have a certain like
I mean,
Acidity.
I don't know how to describe it.
yeah.
It's like oilier almost.
Yeah, it's like
Coats the mouth.
I feel like the roses could work.
is
I
it
think.
with the moonlight and fiery cinnamon. I think that would taste good.
Yeah, let's
Roses
give it a
in the
shot.
moonlight. Yo,
Roses
that's
in
my
the
Orville Ginny
moonlight.
fan fiction. How did they know?
Roses in the moonlight. Don't search that on AO3.
Or do if you want to have a fun time.
No, they'll find my fan fictions. That's not true.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I've never written a fan fiction.
well, get on it. It's
Some-
fun.
Someday.
Somewhere out there
I
on the
might.
internet is
Get
Star Wars
on it.
fan fiction that I have
Eh.
penned.
Oh, don't worry. There's Doctor Who
Mm.
fan fiction out there that I've written.
Ooh,
Not my
I want to
proudest
read
moment,
that.
but hey, I will
I s-
send it to you. Actually, I wrote it when I was 18. Though
I still
dang it,
sometimes
I-
get comments on my Star Wars fan fiction.
that's me. I'm like, I wrote this like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Stop talking about it.
Your teacher would
Make sure
be
your percentage-
I
disappointed.
wrote about
Yeah,
Make your
oh, yeah.
percentages add up to 100%. Okay, fine.
100% all of them.
90, baby.
There we go. Punch it.
Yeah. I think we should just put here
Tea.
Orville's
Orville's
tea.
tea.
No, just put Orville.
Period.
Just Orville.
No.
Orville.
With
This
the
is
Orville's tea.
distilled Orville. We have
Enough
crushed
said.
him up into a fine.
Or even better,
powder.
Orville's tea. Don't call it creepy. The end.
There you go.
Ooh.
I like that you're also putting these on like there's no privacy setting. Like anybody who searches these on the website, I guess, can pull
We're
them
just
up.
gonna find him.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be the only ones buying this tea. Unless you people listening want
I
to.
kind of want to buy Orville's tea. That kind of
Yeah.
sounds like my kind of tea.
I mean, $6 for 5 cups for like a quote unquote artisan tea is like pretty good.
And from what I've seen from Adagio, 5
Quote,
cups is
unquote.
the very emergency
talking
case
shit,
style
Yeah.
sizing.
Like,
Like you have to be drinking triple cups to get only 5.
Yeah, no, I went through, I got one of those fandom like boxes of the 5-cup teas. Like
It
I got
takes
5
a
of
while.
those 5-cup samples. And
That's
so that
25
should have
cups.
yeah, so 25 cups. It lasted me like over a month.
Mhm.
So
You can also reuse tea bags if you're. That's probably like sacrilegious.
also
but
very true.
No, you can re-steep.
Nah.
There's whole brewing methods that
Okay.
revolve
Okay, good.
around flash steeping large
Agreed.
like you take a lot of leaf and a small amount of water and you only leave the water in there for a few seconds
Mm.
before pouring it off and you reuse those leaves like 15 times
That's
with
fair.
those flash steeps. So there's
I didn't
whole
want to
brewing
get
methods
crucified.
put around. It's a
I'll get
totally accept like
crucified.
some teas hold up to re-steeping better than others.
That
That's the
oolong
only
I was
limiting.
talking about did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So looks like
Oolong's
we got
great about it.
looks like we got about 10 minutes till commercial break. Want to try to knock another one of these out?
Yeah.
yeah.
I have
Who's
strong
next?
opinions about Liza, so that one would probably take less than 10 minutes.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, yes, let's do Liza.
Definitely
Nice.
the fiery spice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
There's
which one
also a
was that? The
ginger
fiery
one,
cinnamon
which
spice?
feels appropriate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, so
Yeah,
what's
fiery
the
cinnamon
what's the
spice.
yeah, okay, so we're doing fiery cinnamon spice. That's one thing.
And
See,
then
I'm
there's
surprised. I
ginger,
thought
of course.
Liza would be very heavily in herbal tea, but I get it.
Well, you
I
gotta
see.
have the spice.
You gotta have the spice.
Gotta
spice,
have
the
the
competition.
spice. Yeah, cinnamon flavor, Ceylon. So maybe, yeah. So what? Okay, so now what's the next thing you were thinking?
I feel like ginger is appropriate since, she's a ginger.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Ginger tea for
Say less.
ginger.
And something sweet, I feel like, to balance it out.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know which sweet thing.
Yeah, because this
You
is
want
gonna
something
be
with
this is like
ginger?
a fireball.
We do not want tangy sweet with this. That would not really
I
go
mean, maybe
well
like the
here.
rooibos vanilla or something like that.
Yeah, I could see that. Ooh, they also got pomegranate, but I don't know about that with
What are
we
forest berries?
have.
Like just like they're like, hey, we found these berries in the forest. Put them in your tea.
Forest berries.
What are
Let's
they?
see.
Don't worry about them. No, it just says forest berries.
Yeah, I'm looking. Forest berries.
What are the berries? None. It doesn't
Usually-
elaborate on that at
Savory.
all.
No, it does
actually.
not. It just says savory
It just says-
summer berries.
So
Summer
summer berries.
Could be
any of them. Are like, are we in-
usually?
Are we in
Hmm?
Stardew Valley? What's going on?
Yeah,
Hold on,
summer
let me,
berries.
Let,
you
let me
know?
pull it up on their actual page. It might.
Oh, what did I pull? Summer berries. What?
So usually,
Which one? Don't worry about it.
Summer
Once
Once
forest
again,
berries,
we've got.
things
I
like-
mean, we do
Mhm.
have a sale
Okay,
on.
it
we do have a sale on
has
tea.
raspberries and strawberries, raspberry leaves, and natural forest berries flavor.
Which forest berries?
Probably the
I think
raspberries
Owen
and
knew.
strawberries.
Honestly, okay, this is enigmatic enough that I think it works in Liza's favor.
That's fair.
I think. Okay, so we'll put that at. I guess to even it out, we'll do. I guess that makes it 60.
Yep.
That's
I
how
agree
math
with
works.
this. I agree with this.
Quick math.
Yeah. It's like mostly this lovely forest berries, but then these two things
You get a
punch
little
you
bit
in
of
the
a
face.
punch added.
Yeah, a little punch every now and then.
Now, do we want to add an
It's a back
accent,
kick.
a scoop? Do we want to add anything?
I just want to see what the sprinkles.
I feel like the only thing I'd add would be garnish, so I don't think we want to add an accent.
I don't think. I think this is a pretty good. I mean, we could do rose petals again, or
But I am 0% an expert, so do not take my opinion.
Ooh, cornflower. What are cornflowers again?
Cornflowers are like a little
Yeah,
flower.
the little blue.
You
But
often
yeah, they turn
see
the tea
cornflowers
blue.
added into I think do you often see those added into their Earl Greys? Because it kind
Sometimes
of
I've
like
seen
makes
it
it a
in
little
Earl
bit more
Grey.
cream. It can help make it a little bit creamier, I think, is kind of the goal.
Yeah, but
in when they
they're
add
also cute little flowers.
And they
Yeah.
turn the tea blue.
it. They can.
Ooh, that's very like.
Though probably
Pea
having
flowers,
black tea in there
pea
would.
flowers are
Pea
the fun
flowers,
ones that
Butterfly pea tea.
Oh.
yeah, and then you can add like a little bit of the lemon, and then it turns like purple.
Change color.
Oh yes, I've
It
seen
goes from blue to
those.
purple. It's really cute.
Yes,
I was like,
I
oh my
think
God.
let's be weird and put in the cornflowers.
Let's be weird.
All right,
I think that works.
all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
These are
Oh,
some
they're
tea.
so cute.
This is good. That was a very good one. Woot, woot,
Cute little
and
cornflowers.
boop,
Oh, hang
and-
on. I think I got it. Give me a second. I just gotta find the right pieces. Bourbon, yes.
It's all coming together.
We got another one.
Where is it? Where is it? The notes. Yeah, yes.
Figure out.
Yeah.
So I was going to go to the Renaissance Festival today, which is one of the reasons why I was originally not able to go or come to this. But now it's put off until tomorrow because we weren't sure if it was going to rain or not today.
Oof.
Yeah.
So I have to decide if I want to dress eccentrically for the Renaissance Festival, but I don't really have anything properly costumey. Plus, it's going to be hot.
Do you have a Star Trek outfit?
Just fully clad.
Honestly,
You
it'd
know,
be
I
great.
kind
I'm
of want
so
to watch
serious.
my. The thing is that
The
I
boy.
would want to wear. I have this like really dramatic long hoodie thing that makes me look like I'm trying to cosplay Kylo Ren. And I kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
want to wear that, but it's going to be
Dude.
way too hot.
Do you have like a tank top situation you could wear under it?
I mean,
And like a lot of deodorant, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I could, but it's gonna be like hot and sunny.
That's true.
Like
That's
80
true.
degrees,
Okay, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah,
I don't
no,
want to
no.
make. And
Yeah.
when I get hot, I get
don't-
beet red.
Yeah, and you don't want to die of heat stroke, so maybe
No.
not. Mayhaps not today or tomorrow, rather.
Yeah, tis a pity. It's embarrassing. How
Standing
I
on
met.
the Star Trek outfit, though. People love to go to Ren fairs dressed as Star Trek characters.
Glorious.
I'm so serious.
I think
There's so
we
many
gotta-
pictures of it.
I feel like this is a good description for Liza.
I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
I agree.
Yep. Perfect for sipping out in the
True.
garden just before crushing your enemies into dust. Nailed it.
So true, bestie.
Yay. All right. And I think this is where we take our next little break.
Little
Woo-woo.
breaky pool. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, good. I brought in Meg just in time.
Hey, perfect.
Hey. They are connecting to audio.
They have connected to audio.
All right. I'm going to share my screen in the meantime here. Bloop. Oh, I need to admit them again. Okay. Hopefully that time it worked.
Here we go again.
Okay, so we are gonna create another blend. And I was told that there was a Delia tea. We are taking a quick detour into Bad Guy Town. Let's go.
Yes.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking because she wants to watch the world burn, we want a 60% Lapsang Souchong base.
Ooh, let's go.
And then to
Right.
just kind of spice things up a bit. So I described kind of the base of the puer teas as likely shoe puer, which is a little
Shoe puer.
composty because she just wants everything to rot. But specifically the spice one to give it that little fiery kick. Just a little. Then to kind of round it out with a very strong tea in general, that is going to be 20% Assam medley. Assam is a fairly strong tea. I was torn
Medley
between
or
that or the
melody?
Irish melody. Sorry.
Ah, no, it's good. I just wasn't sure if I picked the wrong one.
Nope, you picked right. There's other teas that have medley in the name, and my brain just kind of compressed melody into medley. And then we want an accent of cinnamon chips again, because
Oh
spicy.
my gosh. Yes, this is
And
the
here we have
dangerous
Delia.
tea.
because she wants to watch the world burn.
Danger tea. Bam, 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 bam.
I have no idea how this will taste. I have a vague idea of how it might taste,
It's all gonna be fine.
but I'm not
Just
going to
do what I do. Just do what I do. Dump in enough coffee, mate.
No, that's too heavy for tea.
Thick. That's thick boy energy right there.
And now we're good. And now we have to, well, I think this one is easy.
Something to sip while you watch the world burn.
Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. Yep.
Or
while you
fail
scheme.
to have the world burn.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We're being optimistic here. We have enough caffeine.
That's fair.
I think while you scheme, I can't, not Brun.
While you watch the world burn.
Brun.
Brun.
Honestly, I just imagine
Brun.
that. It's like, I could just imagine Nate writing the description and Delia being like, you spelled it wrong. Uh-huh. Yep. Or well, you scheme to maybe not have the world burn. Scheme to just watch it burn. Or I don't know if we can put scheming in there. This is
Yeah.
while you watch while you try to watch the world burn. No. You were being we'll be optimistic.
We're optimistic. We have caffeine.
Yeah.
Well, you start several.
Or at
house
least
fires.
try. Or at least try to. There we go. Yay. And boy, does Delia try.
Mhm.
Love
Delia, more like Delia. Got him. I got there eventually.
Sure.
Okay. Sure, yeah. Is now a time then for
I'm not gonna lie, that was the basis of the pose.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, there are 3 poses I have in mind, but I can't get this one out of my head, so we're going with the Dio pose.
All right, I was told that there was an algae tea.
Yes, there is an algae tea. We'll see how well this goes. So the first and obviously most important ingredient is Kentucky bourbon.
That is true. He does in fact like bourbon.
So we got that at about 50%.
Yep. Fair. I'm gonna find it. Where is it?
I think it's under flavors. No, it's a black tea. Sorry, it's a black. No, it's under flavors.
I got you. Okay.
It is a black tea, but it is
So,
under flavors.
I feel like this is blended for slow sipping, not the way algae would do it.
Mhm.
Put it at
Blended for
60%.
Okay. Next one, the white monkey.
You really are gunning for the white monkey.
I wouldn't have gone for the white monkey if it wasn't warm colored liqueur.
Okay, I gotta find it.
I believe
It's
Just
under
at the
white
bottom.
tea, right?
It's under green.
it's
Right,
under the bottom,
green.
actually.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. Is what it's gonna
And
be.
gunpowder.
No. That one's at 20.
The white monkey, yeah, the green tea looks very interesting.
And obviously the last ingredient needs to be mambo.
Okay, just Mambo.
Just mambo at 30%.
Okay, then in that case,
Give
white
it
monkey
that
has to go back to
slight,
10.
give it a little bit more of that smoky flavor as he
And
incinerates.
it has that
his tea.
minerality.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Rock
like
teas are super great. I love
soul-
me a good rock tea.
I feel like that's the like smoky is like the soles of every one of Algie's shoes after X amount.
Oh yes, after
Yeah,
running
I
over
like-
asphalt.
I like to think that Algie goes through like 40 pairs of shoes a year.
I mean, he's got the funds for it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's the kind of guy who would fully buy a $500 pair of sneakers for him to just go through them in a month.
I want to point out that it talks about how it has a refreshing mineral finish from Wu Yi. That's a
yeah.
region where
Ooh.
you hear about rock oolongs. That's where they come from. It's big red robe oolongs or da hong pao. They taste like you're licking a mountain, but in the best way.
That
They're
Like,
green
honestly,
tea,
But
my
in the
favorite.
best way.
that sounds like that sounds like that would fit Algie's deal.
Whenever
I bet
I
if you
drink
asked
them-
if you dared Algie to lick a mountain, he might.
He would.
Whenever I drink a rock oolong, I just think of the crave that mineral meme.
crave that mineral.
Oh, an
Because
oldie
I'm
but a
drinking and I'm like,
goodie.
yes, the mineral. And it's not like the forefront
It's
taste.
an older
the
meme, but it
taste.
checks out, sir.
Well, all my
Yeah.
memes are older. My meme
Wait,
knowledge
wait,
is
I'm not
highly
done.
irrelevant.
I mean, it's all good. I think I still use the over 9,000 meme.
Wait,
Never gets old.
it's not done.
You're not done?
There's the accents.
Oh my gosh. I
Who is
thought you were
Algie
done.
if he doesn't have accents to his things?
Okay.
If he
what
doesn't
do you-
go over the top with it? Cinnamon chips.
Okay.
Just for that little bit. He's got the spice, but it's not nearly enough for you to actually quantify it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Struggle busting with my water bottle over here.
Oh, no.
And oops, I always forget to name it.
Oh, I also think that you might be at 90% currently. Because White Monkey should be at 20.
Oh no, because Mambo is 30. You said 30 for Mambo.
Yes.
It's 50.
Yeah, it's 50 for
20,
Kentucky
30.
Bourbon. Yeah,
My bad.
My
My
bad.
bad. Okay.
missed the 60. To really get people to
And I have to put algae
I
and not
almost did something
Algernon.
really, really dirty business tactic wise. It's like
No.
to really attract people, we could type it in as Algernon.
Wait, what? I have no idea what's happening.
Like to make Algae sound more sophisticated, he introduces
Oh.
himself as Algernon.
Yeah,
Oh,
if we,
I mean,
if
it does
we,
say it does say Algernon on the label. I just can't fit that many letters.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would have been. That being said, I could go back in, edit it, and get rid of blend from the because I could just put a heinous tea and I could switch it to a heinous tea. Why, you ask? Click and find out. All right. You got a description for me along with your very calculated tea, Toan?
A tea best for all occasions, made for two.
A tea for all occasions. And then
made for two. And how are you?
No. So I just think, okay. I mean, I feel like while very in character for Algae to just fully flirt via a tea description, I don't know if that would. I don't know how much trouble we would get in.
I think zero.
I think you'd be.
Yeah, you're
fine.
We're not like
No trouble.
soliciting anything, Jess. We're
That's
fine.
very true. Very true.
The only trouble we could get in is if somebody responded. At that point, we have to go.
You're blocked.
I
from this
forget.
tea
I forget
website.
sometimes how niche our audience is. Okay, should I do made for two? The number two.
Yes.
Put a winky face after it.
Yes.
That's how we get
Perfect.
banned from this tea website.
This provocation will not
No,
hold on this team.
you guys, it got rid of it.
No! How dare you? Why?
Because they don't want us to get bitches.
Banned!
You will remain maidenless on Adagio T.
No, me.
I knew it would get, we'd get in trouble.
We didn't get in
How
trouble.
dare we? How dare we
got
use the
censored. We didn't get in
Yeah.
trouble. We were censored.
Yeah, they didn't say, how
Censorship
dare
is
you?
evil.
Banished, banned to jail for 1,000 years. They simply said, no.
No.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
No.
So who's next? I guess I think we should circle back to the bad guys and do Nate's tea.
Oh,
Can you do filtered water? Does that count?
sleepy time tea.
He doesn't. Boy, does need a sleepy time.
tea. Yeah.
Let's
No,
give him
we
an
can't- no, we
herbal.
can't-
His is going to be so
We
herbal.
can't give
Yeah,
him sleepy
it
time
is.
tea.
But
I
his
feel like
has to be an
that's
herbal.
It's got to be the kind
That's
of
true.
No, that's true.
The kind of
Cersei's
tea
Yeah, you're right.
that
You're
is-
right. You're right.
the kind of tea for an art history major.
Oh my god, pretentious tea.
Okay, let's see all these. Well, not Berry Blast. I'm gonna assume he would not go for that.
Dragon fruit dream.
Dream, yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh, yeah.
yeah.
With a little bit of foxtrot.
Mhm.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know what that. Let me just double check that. Maybe.
That's a dance.
Mm.
And it's
I'm assuming
also a
it's other
tea.
stuff
Foxtrot
too.
also feels like military
Start
speak,
with-
so maybe
Foxtrot is also the F in the phonetic alphabet. Yes, you're
It
correct.
is.
In
I
the
have
American
a cringy
US.
story
Nope,
about
this is a dance.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, please tell me, is it about the dance or the phonetic word or the T?
I'm
It's
guessing about the
So,
dance. The
Oh,
dance came
God, I
before the
gotta
phonetic word. The phonetic word was based off of the dance.
So
Mhm.
it was like sophomore year
It
of
is.
high school, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My high school had this thing called swing night, where
Cute.
the jazz bands would play the music. Like all of the music would be provided by all of the school's jazz bands because
That's
it was a big school.
awesome.
That's really
You had
cute.
multiple
and-
jazz bands.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
we had freshmen. We had we had two freshman bands.
How
jazz
big was
bands.
your school?
Big? I had a graduating class of like 500. We had two freshman
That was
jazz
bigger than the
bands.
town
Only
I grew up in.
500?
We had one prep jazz band, and then we had two varsity jazz bands.
Your graduating
anyway.
class was bigger than the town I grew up in.
Yeah. But anyway, we also had our school had a ballroom dance club, and
That's awesome.
before swing night, like an hour before swing night started, the ballroom dance club would host like dance lessons. And like sophomore year, they wanted to teach everybody a few of the regular dances and then the foxtrot, which is great. The only issue is the way they decided to teach the foxtrot was by playing "What Does the Fox Say" and doing the foxtrot to that,
No.
which is the
I'm
cringiest
trying to
shit
think.
I've ever
You could
seen.
do the
How would that
foxtrot to that
work?
song.
It
But
works,
why would
but that
you?
doesn't make it okay.
I mean, I
It
like what
works, but that
Doesn't-
doesn't.
Meg's
make
I mean,
doing
I
it.
like
They're
the
gonna prove
song.
I'm
it.
thinking about it. Yeah, you could
And-
totally do it.
I
I
like
took
the
a ballroom
song.
dance class.
And foxtrot looks like a fun dance, but I wouldn't necessarily want to put the two together.
Yeah,
I was
No.
doing the weakest foxtrot ever, so don't think that that's even understandably
Oh,
what
no.
goes on.
No,
think
I've seen,
foxtrot
I've
would
seen how the
be-
foxtrot looks.
Okay,
What
good,
is-
because I
what
was
is-
given a weak, pathetic version of it.
This
Put
is
a
put a
spring
spring
in
in
your
your
Dance, but
step.
I'm
Foxtrot
enthusiastic about
blend.
people who can.
That's
Put
a
a
Yeah.
spring in your
Swing Night
step
was
with a
cool.
joyful foxtrot blend. Flow sweet and soothing with a fresh.
Being in one of the jazz bands was pretty
Yeah.
cool for Swing
And
Night
then
because
I
I'd get to like
think-
play some music and a dance too. So it was cool. It was like a
Peach.
gig,
That's really fun.
but then also just
My
like
brain is screaming
a
peach.
fun-
I also feel like
that's
lemongrass really
just-
stuck out to me. I feel like that's
you
the kind of thing
so
that
right.
Nate would be like.
Oh, yeah,
You're so right.
definitely.
Either
Lemongrass.
lemongrass or
100%.
peach, but more towards lemongrass.
lemongrass. I feel like that's such a like again going for like that art history major drink. I feel like that's such a thing.
It's something
Okay.
uplifting, you know.
Lord
Nate.
knows he needs it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. I think lemongrass is pretty strong. I'm gonna down that and I'm gonna which one should we bring up by 10%?
Mm.
Dragon fruit or foxtrot?
That depends on if we want more of the emphasis to be on like floral herbally, or if we want more of the emphasis to be fruity. Do
I-
we want a fruity emphasis, or do we want just a fruity little?
I'm thinking fruit.
I'm
It's
thinking
Nate.
fruity.
It's
I'm thinking fruity. It's Nate.
It's Nate.
Nate, a
Can
little-
I be really controversial?
please.
Yeah.
Push the lemongrass up.
What?
Just
Understandable.
like that little like sharp citrusy underflavor. Just
So we're going back to
edging
this.
out.
Okay, then I think we're gonna stick with this then. Sure,
Okay.
why not?
He needs more of the
Nate's got
uplifting
some
than it-
fight in
He's
him.
got the other in
But
space.
now we get
He
an
needs
act,
the
but now we
uplifting.
can add an accent if we want for this boy.
For decent boy.
Boy,
Lemon.
No more lemon.
Lavender.
as much lemon as physically possible.
More lemon.
I demand
uh,
more lemon.
Hmm. I do love lemons. Let me
I feel like
see.
this
They're
is
so
the part where he'd
good.
throw something weird in. I don't
And
know why.
what about
Vanilla.
marigold flowers?
Audience,
It'd be
I'm
like
just
lemon,
talking to
lemon,
you.
lemon.
The others can't hear me.
Peonies.
I'm just
Those
speaking to
are
you, the audience.
peonies,
I am
them
so out of my
lemon.
depth right now. I really don't know what's going on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think the marigold
I'm
would
speaking
work.
Yeah.
directly to the audience and they can't hear me. This is my internal monologue. So the audience is aware of it. I so don't know what's going on.
Ooh,
Anyway, how's this
Doesn't know
marigold.
that I've been
Guys.
secretly cry farting.
Can I just quote one of my favorite things that was circling around Tumblr like a decade
Yes.
ago, where it's
Okay.
my peonies. Those aren't
That's
peonies.
peonies,
They're
that's
marigolds.
marigolds.
I may not
Right,
know my
they
flowers,
are marigolds. I may not know my flowers,
but
but
I
I
know a peach when I see one.
Oh my gosh. My
I
friend-
haven't-
That
Oh my
Tumblr.
god, I haven't
all the
heard that.
time at me.
I haven't heard that in like a year at
quote that.
least.
I
That
quote
was-
that weekly, and nobody recognizes it.
Oh,
Really?
man.
I like
I may not know.
I
my
like how
flowers,
this-
flowers,
But I
when I see one.
of course this group would know that.
Yeah.
It's
I
us.
will never know where it's from, but I will
I like
always
how
Oh,
the
it's
know
from
where
this-
audience
it's
is
from
just
this
getting
old
the
movie.
chaos.
Like
It
this
is from an old movie.
crazy
I've
old
never
movie.
seen the movie, but I've seen other clips from it. I just love that the audience
it's-
isn't going to get like a clear, distinct us quoting it. It's just going to be
Yeah.
this cacophony of us
Yeah.
going, marigolds, all in the same
I
tone of
see one.
voice.
The film was called Gay Deceivers.
Yes,
That's
it
what it
was. Yes,
was.
I was
I
gonna
remember
say.
Sister
I was gonna
Sarah.
say it was
I was
something
like,
about
I
them
can remember
faking
the
being
plot.
gay.
Yeah, they were
I was
Jews.
like-
I'm not faking, and neither is my sister.
I'm not fake.
I'm not faking.
Okay.
I went to
so-
liar school, but I'm not a faker.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hell,
Good
I ain't
distinction to
calling
make.
you a
Ah,
truther.
I get it.
I
Ha,
calling me a
one
liar?
Of those truthers up in here.
I ain't
huh?
calling you
I'm
to
calling
dinner.
you a truth.
All right.
I do not control the speed at which lobsters die.
Do not control the die.
I
I
don't
do,
control
the
it.
deep. I control
die.
lobsters.
Me when I've rolled 3 natural 20s in a row.
Undead
I
warlock.
control
I
the die.
control the die.
Me when I accidentally banish somebody from the city.
Not in a
Oops.
game, in real life.
Oops.
Yeah, both.
Toan actually has that power. He just hasn't brought it up to us.
Yeah, I haven't brought it up. I also will never find that child again.
Oh God, it was a kid.
I mean, I refer to all people as kids.
It was a kid
Childs.
and life was a nightmare.
It was now.
I don't know why.
I think this
My
is
brain
a
goes,
How old are you?
Nate
oh,
T.
child. I'm 24. Not. I thought
we-
26 and was like, no, I'm 25, and said 24. Wow.
Are we
Nice.
good with this description?
Yes. It's
Yes,
a
I
master's
feel like-
degree.
Yeah, once again I have to read this out loud for the non-viewing people, just the listening people.
Yes.
The T to show off your art history degree. It's a master's. Remember, you are worth it.
That's so
I almost feel. Never mind. You clicked. It's too late.
Why? What were
I
you
was
gonna
about to say, remember, it was worth it.
No, Nate has to tell himself that he's worth.
Yes. Yes.
All
And
right.
this is the T that does that for him. So all he has to do is sit.
Yes.
All
All
you have
right.
to do is
Let's
sit.
knock. I think we should knock out the last of
Yes.
our baddies with Cersei.
Yes. Sleepy time tea.
It's just it's like chamomile tea.
the
with lemon
least
grass and
caffeine
ginger.
possible.
Yeah. What's the sleepy time tea blend there, AJ? Also, AJ has a cat now. Good.
Get
Odysseus has joined us.
Yes.
Odysseus.
There
Lord
he
Odysseus.
is.
I was on my best behavior. I was contributing very well, Lord Odysseus.
His face.
Overseas.
He's like-
He oversees all. He has seen too much.
Were you?
He needs talk
No,
therapy at this
Toan,
point.
he looks so disappointed. He has to leave.
Well, he
You've
only came to beg
disappointed
for
him.
food. He
A
sees that the sun is going
disgrace.
down and he knows it's wet food time soon.
You've
Okay.
disappointed me.
So for sleepy time tea, you're gonna want chamomile and you're gonna want some type of mint as kind of your base. If you want it to be like super
Okay.
sleepy time, you can throw in some valerian. But I don't know if they have valerian as an option on here.
They have to
valerian
have-
does not taste great as a tea, but it does help you fall asleep.
It smells like stinky feet.
It
What
Oh,
does?
cats-
You know what else? You know
cats
what
go
else? smells
nuts
like stinky
over it.
feet?
It's basically the
what?
same as catnip for them.
Wait, what is?
Valerian
Valerian.
root. They freak
Ah.
out over it. I found this out when I bought some valerian root and I was putting it into a jar. I had gotten it from the co-op and I had just like this little empty bag. Like I saw that my cats were freaking out over my grocery bags and I figured it was from one of the different herbs that I had bought. So I laid out all 3 little baggies that I had gotten from the co-op after I transferred them into the appropriate jars. And I watched as the cats just freaked out over the valerian root bag. They were rolling all over it. They were shredding it apart, trying to get at the
Dang.
valerian root dust inside. It was exactly like how they react to catnip.
Whoa.
And then I looked it up and it's a thing.
Hell
Hmm.
yeah.
Wild.
So you
cocaine.
have your chamomile. You're also going to want either peppermint or spearmint. Or
Ah, I
you could
think
put in
there's-
both because they probably
Pee-pee
don't
mint.
Let me see. I saw. Okay,
I know they have
peppermint.
pee-pee
There's
mint.
spearmint.
spearmint. You could also throw in
Spearmint.
peppermint if you want, but it's mostly going to be the chamomile and the mint
Yeah.
is kind of
Yeah.
the. I know sleepy time tea that from Celestial Seasonings, for those who don't drink sleepy time tea, has other things in it, but those are really the
Mm-hmm.
The main
main
points.
flavors.
Yeah. So we got those two. So we got that and the
let's see.
mint. I feel like we should add a little something extra for Cersei, though. I don't know.
Is there like a flower you could add?
Green.
Maybe.
I'm not
Just
helping.
calling back.
I mean, honestly, the
looking at the
cornflowers would
sleepy time
probably
tea.
be okay because again,
Cornflowers
that's
Oh,
would
kind of like
audience, I'm talking to you and no
It's
one else. None
magic-y.
of the other people can hear
I
me.
mean-
I'm really out of my depth here. I'm swimming in an ocean and it's filled with tea, and I forgot how to swim. I
I'm
am
swimming in an ocean. I forgot how to swim.
eternally, as I am on the cusp of drowning, my lungs simply fill with tea, and I am revitalized, only to be brought back into the agony once more. I
We got
swim
another-
and I swim and I reach the surface. I find myself within a cup of tea.
Ooh, they do have.
I try
They do
to
have
scale the
peach-
bag.
They have something. They have something called peach serenity.
I don't know how that would balance with the mint.
Serenity
though.
Oh,
mint.
you're right.
That's
Ooh,
true.
I mean-
can't forget the mint.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
peach
mint
mint
would
could-
probably. I don't know how the
Mm.
peachiness.
There's rosebuds and
Yeah.
blackberry leaves in the Celestial Seasoning Sleepy Time Tea. I pulled it up.
Mhm.
Oh, what is there?
I mean, we
There's,
don't want to infringe on their exact blend.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's
Oh, I was
true.
just giving. I
Wanna
was just
do
giving
that.
examples. Like there's like
Okay.
fruit flavors in it.
Okay,
nice
so
fruit.
maybe something fruit.
Like a 10% fruit.
Like a
You can't do
decaf
less
fruit.
than 10%.
Would now blood orange would be weird.
Is there like a blueberry or like a raspberry?
There's a berry blues.
There's a
It's
raspberry.
blue raspberry,
Ha ha ha.
which isn't even real, but is objectively
Just
my favorite flavor of candy.
Raspberry.
Yeah,
What's
it's
berry
blue.
blues?
That's true. Just like the blues
Smooth,
is Cup
slightly
Scotch Soy.
tart with sweetness,
Slightly
like
tart,
fresh
sweetness
blueberry
like fresh
pie.
blueberry pie.
I think that'd be good.
That could actually work. Blueberries and mint do a little dance together.
Maybe that's what was that a monkey?
What, the squeaky?
Yeah, squeaky.
I'm sorry.
I think that looks pretty good. And then the cornflowers,
dogs
I was
behind me.
told.
Okay.
That's a pretty
There's
good.
dogs
That's a
playing with
pretty
toys.
Yeah,
good
I'm
give,
Cersei
give it that
blend.
blue. Give it that blue.
Right? I think that
blue
looks
tintage,
good.
You
Yeah.
need to
Yeah,
stop.
let's go for it.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
There's
Here
a
we
Heinous
Go,
Tea.
here we go. Let's
Base
do it.
on the base of my microphone. So if you see my
Boop.
microphone like
Boop.
wiggle up and down, it's because he's getting really invested in rubbing his scent all over. Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh. It's
Tea
his
to watch
mic
the world.
now.
Now he's
Tea to watch the world. Period.
Tea to just watch them. No burn.
Or
just to
dance
watch them.
shows.
Honk
Yeah.
shoe, honk
A
shoe.
tea
me,
for
me, me, me,
viewing.
me, me, me.
Yeah.
A tea, period.
A tea.
Tea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was gonna say, how about lounge on the couch, watch dance shows, drink tea.
Yeah.
There it is.
So you think you can make tea?
So you think you...
Drink tea. Get comfy. The end.
So
Yeah.
true.
Update? Bloop. Everyone can see this.
Everyone. Okay,
Can I search them?
Probably.
maybe.
Let me see.
Okay, you probably won't find them because like we're just so down the rabbit hole. Who's next? We did all the baddies. Now who
who's
we
left
got?
of the goodies? We've got Carlton and Miriam.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
We haven't. Oh yeah, we haven't
actually.
done. We haven't done the big two.
The big twos.
Yeah.
Shoot for Carlton.
Children also haven't been done yet.
Huh?
Children are
The
gonna be
big
fun.
two or the
The
children.
Kiddos.
Children are gonna be fun, so I feel like we gotta muscle
Yeah,
through
we gotta build up.
Carlton's blend.
Carlton, the most boring blend of all time.
Goodness, how do
Hope you're listening to this, David.
what to give this basic boy?
Irish
Irish
breakfast
breakfast.
tea.
I was gonna
Yeah. Nothing else. 100%.
It's just Irish breakfast. that's
No
it.
accent. just
Salty and
Irish
pungent.
breakfast.
Yeah, okay.
You could put sprinkles in it, and Rachel will put them there.
Aww.
To put in some sprinkles. Frank put in some sprinkles. Algie put in some
Ev-
sprinkles.
Everybody's putting in sprinkles.
Everyone has added sprinkles to his tea.
He gets to his tea. It's just a cup of sprinkles.
It's a cup of inflated sprinkles. Just sitting there so long it's sucked
I
up
mean,
all the tea.
let's be real. I feel
Oh my
like
God, that'd
Carlton
be
would just
so
have
gross.
some coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd drink tea.
Exactly.
Irish
He would
breakfast
just
is
be like-
probably the closest tea, one of the closer tea equivalents to coffee.
To coffee, yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
of
I've
just
been
how
told by
strong the
some
flavor
people-
is.
Yeah, I've been told by some people that tea is just like sad water. And I'm like, no.
It's just because they've destroyed their taste buds with
Yeah.
all the coffee they drink.
First off. Secondly, sad water is thick water.
Oh my gosh,
That's
wild.
sad water.
Hmm.
What it is not tasty.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we got our Irish breakfast tea. What else we gonna add?
We had some of that caramel. in it.
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caramel.
I feel like
and
there's a little bit
sprinkles.
of warmth to it, you know.
Yeah, like
we
10%.
could do
Little bit of
caramel. We could also
caramel.
do. I was also thinking alternatively vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Vanilla's tasty.
Caramel
in
or
tea.
vanilla. or both.
I think both of those would be good.
All right.
Because it's
We're
like
gonna go
plain,
vanilla.
basic, safe.
Do we start the
Yeah.
debate? Do we do the debate? Do we make now the debate time?
For what?
Are you
The great
is
debate
it
of
caramel versus caramel?
caramel versus caramel
Oh.
versus caramel.
I
Caramel.
alternate my
What?
pronunciation depending
Caramel.
on who I'm with.
Excuse me.
Our mama want to come
It's
to
caramel.
bargain.
Listen,
It
if you
really
ever
depends
wanna,
on who says it first.
if you really
Yeah,
want to
it
spice up
depends
somebody's
on
day
who
at
I'm with.
Starbucks, order caramel macchiato.
No,
I feel
my
like I'm
God.
having a stroke.
Okay, so we got these things, and
Caramel
now I feel like
macchiato.
the scoop, the accent, is where we get to
Well,
have.
what
fun.
is the scoop? It's sprinkles.
Sprinkles. We've discussed this.
Is it though? Really? We all going with sprinkles?
I don't think it's Carlton Sprinkles. I think that sprinkles have ended up in his cup from one of several different people in the company.
Also, can we just say Carlton would call them Jimmys?
No,
Oh my God, he would
call
I
them
would.
Jimmys.
No, he would.
He would call them
not.
Jimmys.
He heard,
He
no,
would.
I feel like the opposite. I feel like if Carlton heard someone call them Jimmys, he would go punch them in the face. I
That's
feel like he would
respectable.
fully overreact.
I would overreact.
Fine, we will give the boy sprinkles. No
Who's in
regrets.
Sprinkle.
No regrets.
I also like that Sprinkles doesn't have a picture. It just says
It
like
just says
sprinkles.
sprinkles.
He
I
just
feel
says
like,
sprinkles.
you know what would be hilarious is if they put that in as like a dummy test thing and it just
probably
stayed.
did.
Oh
And they
my
forgot-
Because why would you
they
put
forgot to take
sprinkles
it
in your
out.
tea?
Your
What's
tea.
even in? What are sprinkles even made out of? What are they like?
They're just
Sugar.
sugar in like food coloring. That's it.
It's corn syrup, sugar, cornstarch, wax, and artificial flavors. Colors.
Wax.
There's
Now
wax
we
in a
got
lot
it.
of
Now we got to put a
chocolates, too.
description.
There.
Most
Why did
stuff
you
has
use
wax in it.
Yeah, like doesn't
holds stuff
chocolate
together.
usually? Yeah.
Chocolate generally has
feel
an
like this is-
oil in it that when it
Okay.
solidifies, it's held together. It's generally like coconut oil or
Okay.
Wait.
other oil types.
I feel like I had heard something about how it had wax. Maybe it did once upon a time, or some company did.
Some of
or I
them
could
are
just be
probably
remembering
made with wax.
completely wrong, because I remember things completely wrong from time to time.
Sometimes you need something
Simple.
simple. And sometimes you need something sprinkle.
That paraffin
Fine.
wax is an additive in some brands
No.
of candy bars to keep them from melting. True.
Oh.
No, we had to put that. I think we could just put, let's be honest, you're trying to get through your day here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
true.
I feel like trying to make the best of it. The end.
In
Carlton.
parentheses, it's not working.
No.
I
Carlton.
have to hop off.
I was gonna, okay.
You have to pop off.
I'll just say is
That too. All right, bye guys.
bye.
Thanks for coming.
I love
You're
you.
welcome.
And now we've lost one of the tea aficionados.
Well, now things just got a whole lot more interesting.
Oh boy. Let's see what we can make concoction wise. This has become the potion show now.
Potion seller, I need your strongest potions.
Mm.
After a break, I think we need a break.
do you need a minute to prepare?
In multiple
yourself
reasons.
to prepare for this chaos?
Yes.
Okay.
And then there were 5. Because because Naomi had to dip off. She wasn't feeling well, but
Then AJ
It's
said
okay.
something about having to burn the world down. So
yeah, something about watching the world burn. Yes. So
beyond the
Now-
nightly news for that.
we are all that remain. Okay. What's next? The number of people who are experts on tea is diminishing. Okay.
How do you make a tea that will kill a
Oh.
person? Asking for a
Um,
friend.
Good cue for Miriam
Night.
tea.
That's what I was
Night.
thinking.
Nightshade tea.
You're right.
Mm.
You could just put
What do you
just,
call it? Belladonna tea.
belladonna tea. You could put cyanide in any tea.
Tea. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
for the record, I have had almond tea. So
I do
we
not
could
like
True.
nuts.
Technically speaking, enough almond tea is just enough to kill someone.
Because of the cyanide.
Yeah.
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 Just make sure that they're allergic to peanuts and put peanuts in the tea.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
also true. So we can just put almond tea 3 times at 100%. No.
Well, I think we have to put the Kentucky bourbon for.
Yes, Kentucky bourbon.
I think
must go in this
honestly,
as
I think almond tea would be good for
Yeah.
Miriam.
almond tea
do.
with Kentucky bourbon.
And then maybe a little spice.
Almond
I think
oolong.
that's good.
Oolong
Almond
has like a light kind of flavor. So I feel like I've never had
black
almond
tea
What's
would
the like
probably-
vibe about it?
Does anyone know?
Savory almond with Taiwan oolong tea. Smooth, nutty aroma, full and rounded body, sweet marzipan
Yo.
flavor.
I mean,
A
full
full and
rounded body.
rounded
That does describe Miriam.
Yo, you know a lady like that? Or a man?
Truth. I just had it because we need the Kentucky bourbon.
Bourbon.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm thinking 50,
Kentucky bourbon looks like the most fun blend. Like you could receive that in the mail and be like, "Oh, this is fun."
Yeah, it sounds really fun.
that and that, and
With
then
the
I
red-
think
maybe that's my personal bias because it's red, blue, green, and that.
Should we go
makes
with
the
a- should we
graphic
go with a
brain
poo-
go beep boop?
should we go with a puer spice?
Sure,
Vanilla skunk. That sounds
perky
good.
spices and mellow pour.
Because that was what I believe that's what AJ used in the Delia blend for a little kick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that'd work.
Yes.
I think that's the correct percentages. Yes, it is. I don't know if we need any accents for this. I'm thinking
Yeah.
that I think that Miriam knows what she's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only enough
This
of
honestly, this one sounds really good, and I would probably buy it.
Yeah, this is a
Well,
dark
good
and
for
lovely.
you can.
Good and plenty. Dark and lovely. Bed Bath and Beyond.
Very
What
nice.
is the beyond?
Where is the Beyond?
Didn't they
Elvis
establish that
Terrace.
in the classic Adam Sandler film Click?
What?
Yes, I recently watched that, and that's a funny movie. I saw a edited version of the poster where it's Adam Sandler with a thing, except it just says "die." That's awesome.
The only thing I remember about Click is my parents being very appalled upon first viewing.
I don't remember anything really being that bad in that movie. Yeah, but there's a sign at the back of the Bed Bath and Beyond store for those who haven't seen this movie that just says Beyond. It's like a double door you can open, and that's where the movie starts essentially.
Yeah. Okay, now we gotta
A
do a little
fun tea.
description.
It's fun. I'm fun.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We're having fun.
I
There is
forgot
fun
about
being
that.
had.
That's good. It's fun. I'm fun.
She seems like a fun lady.
I think so.
I say nervously.
Fun. Tell me
swear.
you think I'm
This is a
fun.
fun.
I'm a fun person. People have told me that I'm fun.
I'm gonna put this in quotes and then put
Was it
Miriam
your
Pryor.
mom- Was it your mom told you you were fun?
Miriam Pryor.
It's like
Seconds.
my mom says I'm pretty.
Miriam
Miriam
Pryor.
Pryor. Seconds prior to stabbing.
I think this is good. I think if I really could, I would put like sword emoji, but I don't think that's an option.
I don't think so either.
I mean,
Damn.
it is Unicode.
True.
Very true. But
You
then
know, that
again-
might be the one thing that gets us flagged is us having
Yeah.
an open knife on one of the chains.
I mean, they wouldn't let us do a winky face.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us do a winky
Ooh.
face. I mean, as we've seen, you can get away with Mothman, but I feel like an open weapon is probably where they're like, I don't know if this is what we want our brand to be saying.
Not a weapon. She's chopping something up.
Okay, now I think it's now I think we
Like
can
a
do.
fruit.
I think now is a good time to do dear old Marty. Knock out all of the kind of heads of the organization here.
Yeah, it's time to get Marty.
Yeah, good old Marty.
It's a Marty party.
I feel like Earl Grey Bravo is a very good way to go.
A good base.
Yes.
Like Bravo.
I didn't know there were spin-offs of Earl Grey.
I didn't either. I thought it was just Earl
Zesty,
Grey and Lady
citrus,
Grey.
balanced. I have had this exact
me.
tea. I said
Orange
that
rind
before.
flavor. Oh
It
yeah,
is
those are
very
those are like
lovely.
orange pit
Perfect with
things.
milk. or again,
Yeah.
coffee mate. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I think it
but
was
I know
Earl
it
Grey that I
annoys
had.
all of them.
Oh, I think it was Earl Grey that I had milk with and not chamomile.
Absolute
Honestly,
heathenry in this chat tonight.
It's all thievery or
I'm-
demonry.
I feel like
Heathenry.
actually
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
feel
milk
like-
and Earl Grey tea.
I like it.
That's a decision. I respect it, but that's certainly a decision.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like
Having Earl Grey
get, like,
recently,
some-
yeah, it was a decision.
I feel like you steep it in in the milk and then you heat it up, like get it nice and hot and frothy. I feel like that would be so
Okay.
good.
Okay. Like an
Yeah,
Earl Grey
that's fair.
latte, tea latte situation. I'm
That's fair.
following you.
I
I
totally
love
didn't
tea
do that and was like,
lattes.
let me make Earl Grey tea with water and then add milk.
I am because I was obsessed with milk as a kid, so it only makes sense
Yeah.
to me that as an adult.
Homelander.
I love latte. Wait, what?
No spoilers.
Like
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh
No,
wait,
that's not a spoiler.
No, he just likes milk.
Okay, so Earl Grey Bravo here, and then what do we add in? I feel like black cherry would be kind of nice. I feel like
it would be nice. I feel like it also fits his palette well.
yes.
But that again, that's just the graphic design bringing me going beep boop.
Oh right, because that's his aesthetic basically.
Just
Is
like
that
let's get
very-
those colors in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling it. And
I wish I could
then
access the yin part of my brain, but I haven't researched enough to get the yin part of my brain.
I think that like black
Do some
cherry,
tea search.
maybe like and then
Research, you know.
we haven't used
I
chestnut.
guess that's what this is.
We haven't used
I
chestnut.
feel like he would be a
since
chestnut person. Yes.
Yeah. We haven't used it since the Ginny Tea. I feel like that is going to balance this out real nice.
Tanginess,
roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, exactly.
sweet
We got some.
orange.
We got some zest. We got some. Yeah, we got
Really?
some zest.
You're
we got
gonna-
some sweetness, and we got some nuttiness.
Friggin', I don't know what chestnuts are. Give me some idea where in the palette they are, man. Don't just give me the
It's a nut.
seasoning.
I hear
thing.
nut, and I think nutty.
It's a nut,
I just
yeah.
think of chestnuts roasting on
That's
an
so
open
many
fire. 'Cause
different
that's a
things,
thing.
though.
Let me look up
many
chestnut
different
flavor palette. I'm
flavors.
sorry.
I
I
think
hear
this
nut
is.
and I giggle.
Same.
Yeah, what is the flavor palette of a chestnut? Yeah, what does a chestnut
Peanuts
taste
are very
like?
salty to me, but like a cashew
Well,
is like
Mm.
very savory.
I mean, I'm
Does a
thinking this is a
chestnut-
nice mix here.
Something.
Taste like I've never eaten a chestnut.
Is this
Yeah, me neither.
podcast child friendly, or can I make a joke?
Are
there?
I think
podcast
we've
children?
established. I mean, I think we've established this podcast. It's got some adulty elements. I put PG-14 as the rating on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
will
think
avoid the
I
joke.
think out of a wild surprise, I was the one who dropped our one F-bomb today.
That I will definitely forget to censor when I upload this. But Owen, your joke.
I think I will save it.
Okay, I'll save it for
Respect.
later.
Understood.
If you Google
Sparing us.
chestnut, it says chestnut, and then in smaller font it says nut.
Thank you for clarifying.
So I think
I wasn't sure.
so. Long story short, I think we're gonna go with this
As
crazy
opposed to
blend.
chestnut, the verb.
I'm gonna chestnut you. What does that mean?
You know what it means, Meg.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No,
See, that's the joke. That was the kind of joke I was going for.
Oh
Chestnut.
no.
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
No.
Chestnut.
no, no, no.
What does it taste like? A little bit salty, a little bit hairy.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
No. Okay.
It says it has a slightly sweet
And
flavor, more
there
like
goes
a
the
sweet
content
potato.
warning.
Oh goodness. Like a sweet potato. Okay.
Just
That
a,
doesn't
just
If that's
a
what
I
you
like
want to
that.
call it.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, that
Okay,
works.
great. We did it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's acceptable.
Mhm, mhm,
Chestnut.
mhm.
I'm never gonna be.
Uh,
I'm never gonna be able to hear that word again.
Yeah.
Listen,
Jesus.
what's the most important thing when preparing a chestnut?
I feel like I'm partially
Taking off
the
your necklace.
responsible for this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to accept responsibility for this. I am so sorry.
Quick reaction time, but that works just as well.
Buttons filter right now.
I'm getting sweaty about it.
Getting sweaty.
I am.
Meg is getting hot and bothered, folks.
No. Not like that.
Just bothered.
Just bothered.
I'm hot, separated, bothered.
Hot, bothered.
You're the boss.
A classy T for getting things done.
You are the boss. The
Love
end.
chestnuts.
No. I'm not putting
Who's the boss? I'm the boss.
not putting anything about chestnuts on here. Especially because it's in Ginny's tea.
Jeez.
It's in Ginny's tea.
It is in-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why? It's soiled everything.
The higher classification of the chestnut is the beech family, Beech.
What?
Get your beech chestnut. I need to be
No.
lobotomized.
It's only gonna get worse. Close the window. Closing.
We're moving on. Okay, we gotta
moving
do
on.
quick. Let's do. Who do we need to do now? Who can we do?
No.
Doing Rachel.
Not like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Rachel. Let's do the children.
Yeah, let's do
For
Rachel.
God's sake, let's do the.
What is the most how
do the okay? But I mean, make
how can we
teas
do
for the
this
children.
without spoiling?
What do you mean?
Are we at the point where we don't care about spoilers for the children?
I mean,
That's the good question.
we know the kiddos exist. I'm letting that slide.
Okay, yeah, we know the kiddos exist, but as far as how to make this tea, do we spill the tea?
I feel like there's baseline understanding of children
At this
characters that
point-
could be used to build the teas.
At this
That's
point,
fair.
I feel like the people who are listening either have heard the entire first season or will make their way through it and it'll be all good. I think
We
I
could
think
just
it's
say-
fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
We'll just say right now, if you're
Spoiler
watching and
alert
haven't
for
watched the
mentions of the
entirety of the
children.
first
Yeah,
season,
maybe-
go
maybe
do that
skip-
and then not.
Yeah, or maybe
come
just
back.
like skip ahead 10 minutes. I don't in this
or skip ahead 10
recording.
minutes, yeah.
It's all good. All right.
Trigger
So-
warning, mention of children.
Children. If you don't like children, get out.
If you or a loved one have a strong desire to punt children, tune
Oh
out
no,
now.
we've
What
come
was it?
back to
Hunting
this.
children for pleasure.
No, we're not doing this again. Okay, quick. We're doing
I think
a
it was
Rachel.
for fun.
doing a
Don't
Rachel's
use
for fun.
don't use the words child and pleasure in the same sentence.
Guys, wholesome tea. Let's
So-
go.
I'm looking at the words eternal spring right now.
That's
And for
cute.
some reason, my brain is going, that's cute, but also a tinge eldritch.
Where are you
Mm.
looking?
Agree.
I don't know where you're looking.
But yeah, what
White
part is it
eternal
under?
spring. It's under white.
Got it.
That's all the way at the there we go.
Ooh, let's see.
Searching. What does it say? What does it say?
Eternal
Enjoy
rejuvenation.
eternal rejuvenation in a cup with this wonderfully refreshing blend of white tea.
That sounds
You know,
good.
we
it's a
don't have a
wine.
lot of white teas in the selection right now. I think that.
Or eternal rejuvenation. Wow.
Well, I
okay.
mean, that was a plot point in a certain, in a certain Rachel Heavy episode.
I can never die. Freaking out of nowhere, she says that.
No.
Ugh.
Who's gonna break the news? Honey, I have horrible news for you.
Punt.
Okay. So that honestly, I could see that. But I think that like we need to add something to that then.
Mhm.
But the thing is, it's a white tea, and I feel like all these flavors now are going to be black teas.
What's wrong with a little black and white?
We
I'm
could have
actually
some
genuinely
nuance in here.
asking, actually.
I think you can mix teas.
Can you?
I mean,
Um,
I
mean,
kind of
who's
have been
gonna stop
doing
you,
that.
God?
the problem that you get with mixing black and white
AJ,
tea,
AJ looks at our list and goes, what are they doing?
yeah, the problem you get with mixing black and white tea is one of them brews at a lower temperature without
Ah.
getting
Ah.
bitter. So to
That's
brew a
true,
black
that's
tea
true.
properly, you need hotter water than white, and so the white will burn and taste bitter and acrid.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or is that the challenge? No.
I
You have
mean,
to,
In that case,
you'd
let's
have
look
to be
at
real
that
careful.
here.
Or if you brewed them separately and mixed them
And
together.
then mixed them.
Mhm.
That'd be interesting
What about-
process.
Wait, because we got a few different. There are a few different.
There's so many
things here.
different.
We got Eternal Spring. I could also really see for Rachel very specifically, I could see peach or strawberry. I think. I think I could see
Yeah.
strawberry for Rachel.
Strawberry, definitely.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
definitely think.
Then we just use a flavor for our non-white
Sprinkles.
thing.
Yeah, I think we could just go
That's not
50-50
a
here.
thing,
Eternal
right?
Spring and strawberry. And then there's a part of me that wants to not sprinkles. There's a part of me that kind of wants to add chocolate chips.
Why?
Call me crazy. Call me
No,
crazy.
people love chocolate
I-
tea. People
I
love
won't call you
chocolate tea.
crazy. My thing is, why is sprinkles a no, but chocolate chips a yes?
Okay.
Chocolate chips are more sophisticated, all right?
That's fair.
Because think
That's
about
true.
it. Because think
Yeah.
about it. Because we got
Chocolate covered
strawberries.
strawberry. Yeah.
Yeah, and got chocolate.
I see
Now
your,
it's
I see your
chocolate
reasoning. I retract
strawberry.
my argument.
Yeah. And then Eternal Spring is just kind of
Understandable.
there.
Mm.
It's all I also like the idea that this is like very crisp and refreshing, and then we
Yeah,
just
that's true.
steamroller over it with chocolate.
With chocolate chips. Yeah.
I feel like
Also,
that's a very Rachel
also this
accurate.
kind of is a Rachel palette because this is
It
like
is. It is. It's something very like something very bright and fruity. There's a hint of vanilla. It's all very nice, and then chocolate. Rachel
Very
does not-
nice,
Rachel
tangy,
does-
tangy
Rachel does
lemonade,
not-
then honey.
Because Rachel does not bend to the standards of this reality.
Of course not. Have
That's
you
true.
seen her?
Now, do we spoil it in the tag?
That is very, very true.
I don't think of something funny you could say that doesn't
Get
spoil
this
it.
cutie on the label.
It's
here.
just Mr. Carlton with exclamation points multiple times.
Oh no.
Oh,
Mr.
I like.
Carlton!
Hang on, I like this pairing for Rachel's. It's the official tea of a junior investigator.
Oh, actually,
and
that's
for
really
Benji, it's
cute.
the unofficial one.
That would be cute.
I actually really
yeah.
love it. The official tea of the junior investigators. Enough said. Now I'm gonna write that, but you can tell that I type the name of this podcast a lot and that my computer automatically knows like halfway through the word that I'm trying to write investigations or investigator.
Man, I wish I could get my computer to do that with my name.
Oh, rip.
This is not a word.
The
You made
official
this
tea
up.
of the junior investigator.
So, like, what
Oh, I
word
see.
is that?
Aww. And bloop.
I'm like hot
So
and
cute.
cold.
So cute. Oh, and low caffeine.
Yes.
Because she
Steep that
doesn't
in.
need any more.
Low caffeine and
Now-
a very quick steep time, actually.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Now do we
it's
do
true for Rachel
it's a
as
white
well.
tea.
Mhm.
So now we need to do the Benji blend.
Which is a black tea.
I actually pulled up and like made a Benji blend just for the
Oh.
ha-has.
Yes, go.
But I'm stuck between for the base either the Earl Grey lavender or the Irish breakfast. Right now I have it on
Ooh.
Earl Grey lavender at 40%.
See,
This is obviously all up for interpretation as well, since you
Hmm.
are the person who created this character.
I'm thinking that I actually kind of like the idea that Irish breakfast for two reasons.
Well, there's
One-
more citrus coming.
Oh,
citrusy.
oh boy. Well, because I think the Irish breakfast tea, number one, I think that that's something that like Irish breakfast tea, I think has a reputation for being like, I think like relatively adult. I mean,
Mhm.
same with Earl Grey, but Earl Grey, I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like it's the more whimsical adult tea, whereas the Irish breakfast to me comes across as the more like, like I'm an adult tea.
Yeah, if they had straight Earl Grey, then I would have said that, but they only have
Yes.
flavored Earl Greys. So,
Yeah, I know.
Go with
I
the
know.
Irish breakfast.
Yeah, and I also think it's also the base that we went with for Carlton's tea, and I think that Benji is like, trying to get in on Rachel's whole junior investigator thing, and it's just like, yeah, I can be like Carlton, but also maybe not. I think he would aspire more to be Frank, but if not Frank.
A beautiful mix between the both.
Yes.
So I put that at 40%, and then I put Currient also at 40%.
Ooh, I like that.
Because it's fruity and bright. It's one of my favorite flavors in tea.
I love
too.
currants. So also 40.
Oh, it's currant. Yeah, I put that at 40, and then I said passion fruit at 20.
Ooh.
Which is a lifty flavor because he's like, but he's not like too like, because he is like a little child, but he still has that sophistication about him.
He plays with water balloons. He's a mature adult who plays with water balloons.
Fully grown man. And then for the added scoop, I put lemon peels.
Ooh. Citrus. Getting lots of citrus.
Citrus and Zang.
Yeah, I see this.
He's zangy, but also has that hint of sweet.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. Well done.
This is a tea I would probably.
We have circled back to somewhat
liquid
stable,
drinkable teas.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. More sprinkles, please.
So many sprinkles.
Me at the tea bar. Can I have a side of sprinkles? I get kicked out. I got brought to the back. They shoot me in the head. They just of mice and men me.
Yeah, of mice
Spoilers
and men.
for the end of Mice and Men.
Yeah, that deserves a spoiler warning.
After what a like freaking
yo guys,
century?
I just read this story called Romeo and Juliet. You're not gonna fucking believe what happens at the end.
I had this cool poem at the beginning. It was weird.
It was weird. They said that they were gonna die, and I was like, no chance. There's no way they'd spoil that. And then they died. Isn't that weird?
I can't believe that dude Willie spoiled this whole show in the first 5 minutes.
That was like I had a really great tweet a few weeks ago, or like a month ago at this point, that like no one liked, and it bummed me out because I tweeted up. I just started watching this animated DC movie called The Death of Superman. I wonder what's gonna happen. And then an hour and a half later, I quote retweeted that tweet, and I said, "You guys won't fucking believe what happens in this movie." And I think like only James liked it, and I was like, "Come on, man!"
I don't think I
for the record, I'm very bad.
It didn't come up in my feed.
Yeah, it also didn't.
I
come
just
up in my
recently
feed.
passed like 200 Twitter followers, so
wow.
Yo, drop your Twitter.
Look at
I'll
you.
follow you.
Yeah.
I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
The audience doesn't get to know; they have to earn it.
They have to
gotta
look
earn
for it.
You got to hunt for this man.
Follow what do you call it? Yeah,
Well, I mean, you don't
follow us.
really have to
follow freaking Wildly Product 1 on Twitter first. Then maybe you'll be able to track down Dio through us for these legendary tweets.
I'll say it. It's at Dionysityvo. That's DIONYSITYVO. Good luck.
Good luck. That's all you get. Bye.
Yep. I think this is a nice little description for Benji's, the slightly less official tea of the junior investigators for all you child prodigies out there.
Aww.
So sweet.
Cute.
For all you public nuisances out there.
Aww.
Now I feel like I have to go back and change it.
No, I'm sorry. You don't have to do that.
No,
let's
it
pull
makes
a
more
random
sense.
quote from Uramichi Onisan.
I will probably, but we can always go back and tweak these once we're done with this whole thing, just to make sure maybe that we have a little less sprinkles. It's all fine. Everything's fine. All right. Who do we even have left at this point?
Jack and Elliot.
Oh, Elliot. We got my other character here.
Yeah.
Let's do Elliot. Now Elliot's an Earl Grey.
Yes,
Straight
Earl
up.
Grey through and through.
Now, which one is the question? I have to remember what
Maybe
all of them
Ceylon
are.
Sonata.
Let's see. So we got an
I'm gonna
Earl
take a
Grey
look and see what that
Bravo.
is.
This is this one. Earl Grey Lavender is.
Never mind. Ooh. Wait, hold on.
and then-
Ceylon Sonata. Fresh, bright, citrusy aroma, balanced with sweet, juicy notes of mandarin peel or grapefruit.
Or grapefruit.
Or,
Does it depend on what's in season?
batch.
yeah, I guess.
Probably. What do they have similar flavors? Probably not.
No,
I can't have
probably.
grapefruits
Okay,
anymore. It's devastating.
Hear me out. A part of me wants
I've
to
never
do
I've
the
never
Earl
had
Grey Lavender. Number one,
tasty,
because we
get
didn't
one,
end up
Toan.
doing it for Benji. And number two, because I think it's kind of cute because it's the Earl Grey, but then also like the florally
floral.
bit.
Yeah.
For his
Lavender's
little
so
like
good.
crush. I do
Lavender's
also
so
love, I
tasty
do
and cute.
personally I do personally also love lavender.
As a scent, as a flower,
As
a
an
tea.
everything. Lavender ice cream, where it's at.
What?
Lavender oil also repels mosquitoes.
I have
Yes.
lavender oil.
It's very helpful.
I
It's
just used
incredibly
it.
helpful. It
I
works.
just used it when my
phenomenal.
hands got really dry.
Oh, that works too really well.
Yeah.
And then you smell like lavender.
Yeah.
I think my brain is in a very dark place right now because I was just like, oh, we need to get him something to accent how he's been through many different horrible times throughout the years. And I was
I
like,
feel like we've discussed that a
hang
few
on, do we?
times.
no, we
He is-
don't.
He has
No, we
lived
don't
through.
need
He has
that.
lived through all the wars,
Every single one.
Every single gunpowder.
most of them. Honestly, wait, because we also need to get some demon spice in here. What exactly is gunpowder?
It's like it
is-
says it's like smoky.
Yeah, it's effectively
Ooh,
what it sounds
warm.
like.
I
They are
kinda
these
like
little
that.
hand pressed leaves that are like pressed so tight that they like pop into a very strong or a hint of smokiness. Full body
Ah.
cup.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm thinking here maybe a 60-40. We do the Earl Grey and then 40 for gunpowder.
And then just 20% of death.
No, I think that I
To
think we just
represent
do. I think we
Psy.
just do two things here. No, I think the gunpowder is like the Psy, and
Oh,
then
okay,
like
gotcha.
the Earl Grey is like the Elliot. And
Gotcha.
and since I feel like
They don't have
Elliot,
sadness as a flavor profile.
It's funny. The
Just
site I was
tear-
checking out earlier,
tears.
the site I was checking out earlier, where you could survey your way into a cup. They had the last section, which was like, "Oh, what do you want this to taste like?" And you could click one of the options. But then when it brought you to the final tea, you could retype it. So I was just like, "What? How far can I go?" And I was like, "Help!" And
then we get to
sought
add-
to
and then I
taste
feel like
like
we should-
help.
I feel we should add one more thing into this. I'm thinking,
Mm.
what do we add? I don't know. We got smoky. We got sweet
Um,
from the lavender, or kind of sweet. I think lavender is sweeter.
There is something here that's questionably
Pecans?
titled. It's in between orange and passion fruit in the flavors section.
In the flavor section. Wait,
In between orange
it-
and passion fruit.
I'm
What
scared.
does it say here?
Oh, I saw that earlier. I'm not. Yeah, I saw that.
I
and
mean,
was
it
like,
sounds tasty, but why'd you have to name it that?
These are the questions I
Mhm.
think. These are the questions I ask myself all the time.
Tiger eye.
Whenever I see that.
Ooh, tiger eye sounds interesting. It's
So-
chocolate and caramel.
Oh, so that's
Ooh.
what that is. Huh. So,
Ooh,
this
there
is why
is
we
one
need
that's chocolate
AJ
covered
to put a little
strawberries.
thing.
That's just
Ooh.
a pre-blended Rachel tea. It's called Valentine's. That's it.
Ah, interesting.
Trying to think.
Ours is
What
better.
is it? It's gunpowder and Earl Grey.
Yeah, I
I feel like you
it
could add
covers
like
everything. I don't know if
lemon.
we need an add-in.
If you want to give more, I feel like a citrus would complement that really well. Maybe like a little bit of like lemon.
That is true because it does.
Orange.
There is citrus in Earl Grey. Maybe orange.
A little bit of orange.
Yeesh.
In my cup.
The best
Some
part of waking
orange
up
peels.
is that weird commercial they made.
Yeah, I think this would be nice. Oh, then again, there is lavender already, and I feel like will
But why
lavender go
not
with the orange?
More lavender.
I think lavender would go better with lemon, but orange would
Ah.
also taste good.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing it.
Candy canes.
No.
No,
I mean, I feel like
Just
it would
no.
taste good, but the vibes are off.
the vibes are so off.
Yeah.
What is lemon soleil? It's lemons
Yes.
with a crisp mouthfeel. I hate when people describe it as a mouthfeel.
I know.
It's
What
such,
is
like,
that
a helpful way to
mean?
understand things because I totally get it because I'm a food texture person.
Yeah, same.
But also, I hate that it's called mouthfeel.
yeah,
Hmm.
it does sound
Awful.
weird and
I
awful.
hate it so much.
Yeah, because you could just say texture,
I think that this
and
is a
we'd
good.
still get.
I think this is a good way to go. And we'll do that a little bit.
Mm.
And gotta go and do a little
Dance,
art.
Boobity beep
make a
bop.
little love.
Have you been clicking the thing that says I own the copywriter of the necessary rights to the content I upload?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I noticed it here and I didn't see.
Oh, I've been
we have it
I
clicked.
tried to mention that earlier. I've been checking that off.
Good.
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 Because it's my characters, Toan's art, nobody touchy.
Yeah.
Original content, do not steal.
Yeep yeep. Okay. Description time. What do we write for this conflicted, broken boy?
That's a great question.
When do you have bipolar disorder?
I did it.
Have this lovely tea.
Hit it with an ellipses.
Honestly, that is when I write Elliot's lines, that's what it is. Half of it is erms and the other half it's ellipses.
Understandable.
His speech patterns are so weird. And I love it. It's just very
Tea for the
rough. It's very rough
times.
to record lines. Huh?
Tea for the harder times. For the brighter times.
For the best of times and the worst.
And the worst of times.
And the worst of times and the worst of times.
I feel
and the
like
worst
you
of
might
times.
say that.
Honestly, though,
It's a little off because then it feels like we're just talking about Canterbury Tales. What?
let me see. We can probably think of this.
Anytime I see Cup, I'm gonna think Folgers. They've got me.
No,
They got me.
Folgers coffee isn't
Dead.
even that good.
I'm deceased now. It really isn't. It really isn't.
Like Dunkin' Donuts brand coffee is better than that.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys about how there are 3 Dunkin' Donuts on my street?
That's
You did
awesome.
not.
Good for you.
there's one on my street.
When it's
I-
your birthday, you should go to all of them and then you'll get free donuts.
No, I can't because the one that's right across the street from me used to be a Dairy Queen and I loved it. And then they were like, we're gonna replace this with a Dunkin' Donuts.
Like, what's the point
How
of
dare
that?
they?
That's a downgrade.
That's a downgrade, and we had 2 others. Why have we done this?
They just need to change one of them into a Krispy Kreme and that'd be perfect.
Could you imagine? That's not.
Oh no, I'm spelling wildly incorrectly.
Feasible right now.
I'm so
Krispy
used to
Kreme also
spelling.
gives you a 12 like a 12 pack of donuts for your birthday for free, which is whack.
This is good. Okay, it's and then tea to drink on the good days and the bad, or maybe not so much bad as wildly misunderstood.
Aww.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to put them in my pocket.
Oh.
Put him in your pocket, never let him go.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was really interesting making
Yeah.
Psy and then being like, yeah, I remember he had a mobster hat, and then going back over the art and going, uh-oh. I was like, well, he's got one now.
Yep. But he does have one. He does have a hat. There's 2 pictures. There's 2 little doodles of him floating around on Instagram. There's a without hat and a with hat.
Gotcha.
So you are very good.
He's
I
allowed
enjoyed,
to take the hat off.
Okay.
Yes. It's how he's feeling.
That's fair.
He
Yeah.
does.
He takes
He
the hat off,
worships
he puts the hat
chaos.
on.
He doesn't subscribe to a particular
God,
hat
him and
wearing
Meeple.
time.
I will also say this was the interesting puzzle of how to avoid what is the name? Incel. How to avoid incel
Like a
culture.
fedora.
Yeah, because I had to dodge the fedora look with Psy, and I had to dodge the milady tip with Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, my character's good.
I'm a lady.
Milady. It's amazing how much a leg pop just suddenly changes the feel of it all.
I mean, okay, but for the record, my whole thing is with these characters is I'm trying to like make it so that like, you know, it's goofy. I'm trying to take those things lightly so we can freaking reclaim those things from these stupid people. They don't get to ruin the fun, stupid things. It's our fun, stupid things.
Yeah. Tell him,
Jess.
Damn,
Dibs.
I think Elliot might have the record for lowest sleep time right now. 2 minutes.
I
Good
mean,
for him.
Hi, caffeine.
oh no!
Wow.
Oh, I should have. There's a part of me. There's a part of me that's like, should we have gone back and gone through the decaf section for decaf Earl Grey? Because that's Elliot's drink.
That's probably.
Let me
But
see.
this is why I say
There is a
should go back.
decaf straight Earl Grey. There is a straight decaf Earl
I
Grey.
think we can edit. We can edit,
We
right?
can go back and edit these.
We can
But
edit.
for now, we take another break.
Okay.
Yep.
30 seconds until the call ends.
Jack strikes me as a peach brandy kind of guy, as
Oh
opposed
my
to Jack's
gosh,
bourbon.
we're jumping right in.
Alga's bourbon. Yes, I'm jumping right in.
Yeah, great. No
We have no
lead
time.
up to this grand finale. We
Listen.
saved the most interesting, not at all
Grand
semi-normal
finale.
character for last. Jack.
Honestly, I thought you guys just forgot about Jack.
How could you forget about Jack?
Why would I forget about my own brother?
a brother who exists
dare
to
you?
just mock you.
Yes.
Push your button.
As all brothers do.
Yeah. I
But
think
like I
you are
said-
very right though. Jack is the kind of guy chugging the wine in the corner.
Something peach or cherry
I mean-
adjacent.
I
would
mean,
be
how
good.
can we not include Jack? Freaking Riff does such a good job just being snarky as all hell.
Yeah, so like
So what was that?
What's this
Where
peach
was the thing?
Bellini?
Where's Peach Bellini?
Sunny
Where-
herbal tea blends the refreshing zesty flavors of peach, strawberries, mango, pineapple, and papaya. Yes,
That's a lot more than Peach.
That's way more than just peach, my guys. Okay, peach serenity, caffeine-free fruit blend with a
That's a
bright
lot
punch
of that's a
peach.
lot of fruit there.
That
for,
is so much fruit to call it peach Bellini.
Oh my gosh. There's pina colada, however.
Pina colada might be up Jack's alley.
For your island or local getaway.
A
Yeah,
local
this is
getaway,
like
yeah.
Jack's the kind of guy who wishes he were drinking pina coladas
Coladas,
on an
yeah.
island
'cause
somewhere
I feel
far,
like-
far
I feel like-
away.
When Jack makes tea, it's on a special occasion,
Mm.
you know, because he's definitely more of
Yeah.
a coffee drinker, especially
Yes.
with like his day
Oh.
job in the city.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
he's
he
got to
would
stay
definitely go, like,
awake.
He would get like Dunkin' coffee or Starbucks coffee, something he doesn't even have to make in the morning. But
Yeah.
when he sits
Yeah.
down to make tea, he's gonna have a long, steep time. It's gonna be
Mm,
relaxing. It's gonna be zen. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is I'm not depressed enough for wine in bathtub night, but I'm definitely not in get up and go mode. So I'm going to take my time.
Mm. Versus Algae, who's like, he's like, let's go.
I need this now.
Yep.
Now
All
I
right.
will collapse. I am like a shark.
So we got pina colada here, and I feel like, and that was in the which section? I already forgot. We're losing brain cells
green.
rapidly
It was in the
here.
green section.
Brave of you to assume I had any brain cells to begin with.
Haha, yes.
Oh wait, no, it was in the herbals, I think.
Just one up.
Yes, I got you. There it is. Pina colada.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
feel
in the
like
herbals. I missed it
that-
somehow.
I feel like that's really good. I feel like what's the spiced mate? Let's see what that's all
Mate is
about.
good.
That's actually spiced mate. It's when you pour cinnamon on your lover.
Oh, I've
It's
heard
not
of
just
that
cinnamon.
maneuver.
Interesting maneuver.
That's
Mixes
where
well
the
with
chestnut,
the chestnut.
comes in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Enough! I've
We
had
couldn't
Love a callback.
escape. We couldn't
We
I
love a
escape.
only have this
callback.
much left.
Dude, yo, that's what I'm looking for. A mate with a mellower, well, yet full body
Full-bodied
character.
character.
Probably not hints of tobacco, but the rest of
But
it,
does
yeah.
it pair with chestnut? That's the real question.
What?
Mate
Does
with
it pair
mellower.
with chestnut?
What is? Why would you want your tea to taste like
Tastes like
tobacco?
tobacco. That's my
Uh,
It's the smoky
'cause-
situation.
Yeah,
For the
it's
record, I do think
smoky,
Jack
like,
could fully
yeah.
run
Like-
outside and have a smoke. I do think
Like
that
the thing
could
is,
also
I,
qualify.
I don't like tobacco, but like when my red wine has a bit of tobacco flavor in it, it's beautiful. It's good.
Huh, interesting.
Yo, he's a sommelier over there. Jeez.
So
I
toasted
know
mate.
much more about wine than I do of tea. That is, a
Yeah.
fact.
I
Ooh,
know
chicory.
nothing about wine.
I got in.
I just
I
know
got
about
into
that video of that
virtual.
lady stomping
got
on it
into
and then
Zoom
falling.
call wine tasting during the pandemic.
Zoom call
That's-
wine.
Wait,
tasting.
really?
That's
Yeah.
That's
it was-
adorable.
It was like a brewery here in town.
Classy.
They started having Zoom wine tastings that me, my sister, my mom, and my dad all started doing it. Every couple of weeks, we'd get some wine, and they prepared in their kitchen like food to pair with the wine.
That's so cute.
It was so
nice.
cool. It was such an amazing experience. I
Nice.
learned a lot from doing that. It was super fun.
Well,
Kind of
this
wish they
guy
just
knows
kept doing
wine.
it because I would still be doing that.
And I have to go to the place. Ugh.
And there's also Kona pineapple,
pineapple.
here,
Yeah.
which I feel like with the pina colada
Yeah.
would work.
Laying back and hanging loose while its
Fruity
zesty
pastel.
pineapple essence dances on your palate. Mm.
Oh yeah. So I feel like it should be 60 pina colada, 30 toasted mate, and just the little 10%
little-
of Kona pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do we want an inclusion? It's the last one. We got to really think about this.
We gotta really think about this one. Sprinkles? No.
Ooh,
Ginger
coconut, because we
Coconut.
added, yes, tropical as hell.
There we go. It is his home island getaway.
It's
He
his
just texts
happy
it, he's like,
place.
I'm on a beach somewhere.
I just imagine like, and then like Algie runs in, like just when he's about to sip it, Algie comes in. Hey, Jack. Oh god.
And Algie comes in, one gulp. But you could.
Oh my gosh, no. And Jack would immediately go
Just
for it.
shotgun his tea. Still piping hot.
Burns himself immediately. Oh god.
I mean, if we want a final secret super special one that we don't have artwork for,
Clay Carter.
No. We've been through this. No clates.
Fish,
No, I
fish,
think
and more
I'm
fish.
satisfied.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
satisfied too.
this is
We've
so
spent
many
3 hours here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's way too long making tea. We freaking
But we
made
committed.
15 teas tonight.
15 teas.
15. That's more tea than we
15.
ever need.
Yeah.
Oh god, 15. Come on, last description, you guys. I feel like we just put find your happy place.
For when you need to bring the beach to you.
From when you are 35 seconds from having a nervous breakdown.
Oh, my family.
Or you could also just put maybe like, was it perfect for tuning out?
Perfect
out
for ignoring your
annoyances.
twin brother.
Yeah.
Perfect for tuning out
Yeah.
nuisances, especially those born 3 seconds after you.
I actually don't remember what the difference is. I think it's 5. Isn't it 5 minutes? It's something
I
like
think it's
that.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, how were they born?
Wait, what?
Very fast and very long. I don't know.
Well, what I'm asking, was it a natural birth or cesarean section? Like, what's the jazz
That's a good
here?
question.
I actually
Because
don't
if it was
know.
5 minutes after the first one was taken out, they just left Algie in there. They're like, hold on, we took all your organs out. We have to take a look at this
We have
baby
to
before
look
we
at
take
this
out the
baby.
second one.
Yeah.
I really don't remember.
Algie's just vibing in there
Meh.
in his
That's why-
mommy.
That's why he became so fast, because he had such let me out energy for those 5 minutes.
Algernon
this just-
Graham. A
had
man
to
so
think of his
quick
name.
he's even fast asleep.
Eh.
Not my joke, and I will never claim it, but I do enjoy it.
That's a good joke.
Is
A few minutes
Primo.
after you. These are going to be so confusing for people who have never ever listened to the podcast and are seeing
yeah.
these descriptions. It's perfect.
oh surely.
Beautiful.
There are tea candles on this website.
Ooh.
What?
Well,
I'm
tea
just
candles.
perusing the website now. There's a whole fandom
Mhm.
tea section. I'm
oh,
very
low
intrigued.
caffeine. So surprising.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that we need to put this into the heinous investigations teas.
Wait, what?
Oh, this sounds great.
There's a group that I'm trying
Wait,
to
what?
make that I
What do you
forgot
mean?
about. See, look at all
You
15
can't do
blends.
that for me.
What?
I went to search algae and it popped up in the search bar, and I was like, "Oh, hit enter. Page not found."
No.
And I was
Oh,
like,
there it is.
"Yeah, it's here."
No, I pulled it up. It's
yeah, I
pulling.
pulled it up. The first time around, it was like, "No, no, no, no." And I was
I could buy this right now.
I gradually am remembering to add all of these to the heinous investigation.
Yes, and it says other heinous investigation tea blends, and it has a bunch of the other ones. That's really
Ooh,
cute.
that is very fun.
And now you can get a fandom box of all the characters. It would only be 6
that is the goal.
samples, but
I may add this may be like my ask from my sister for Christmas.
Yeah.
Get me all
this
of
is
the
so
teas.
cute.
Because there's 15, so it's just 3 fan boxes. No big deal.
No big deal.
What's
no big
what's
deal.
really fun too is that when it I clicked on Benji just because I wanted to see it because I love my little baby. And it tells you all the teas that are similar to it in flavor profile, saying if you love Benji, a heinous tea blend, this is just one of 7 teas. And it's like you can try other ones that are similar. This is so cute. Check out the whole series. Don't mind if I do.
For the record, let me just say.
Hey, should we call it? Because we're just kind of talking now.
Well, I just wanted to say very quick. I just wanted to say very quickly, we are in no way sponsored by Adagio T.
Yeah, we are no way sponsored
No.
by them. But
They wouldn't.
Hit us up,
They
though.
would not let us have us be sponsored when I just am a fool and don't know anything about tea. That'd be ridiculous.
yeah, same here.
Yes, very fair.
Especially
All
'cause I
right.
made fun of their website.
I'm just scrolling through here, making sure that all these teas end up in our little heinous group, and then as soon as that is done, oops, my bad,
Wait a
I
minute.
messed that up. As soon as that is done, I
Oh
believe
my God.
we shall call it. I just want this is where I am now. I'm stuck in this cycle where I must group all of the teas.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
or
they
else
all
it
come up
will
underneath.
never be done. Yes.
Yeah, this is Heinous Investigations Tea by Jessica Castro. View Jessica's profile. Don't mind if I do.
Oh gosh, no.
Yes, you need to hit update.
Yes, thank you. I was like, I need to do something and I don't remember what. There it is. Thank you.
These are so cute.
My brain operates on pattern recognition. That's all I do.
Good.
So if we bought one
feeling.
of these, it would send it to us with the little thing drawn on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Scrolled past it.
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, guys.
We need
Such a
15
long
teas.
day. We only got 2 more. I scroll down. I look for group. I press this. I press update. I did it. Last one. View 1 blends. Rachel's last but not least. And with this final update, we now go and we see Heinous Investigations Tea. Look at them all.
Yep,
so
they're all there.
beautiful.
Yes, there they all are.
We have done it. You
I
guys,
like the banner at the top.
I not know there was a banner, but that's
No,
okay.
there isn't. It just says really big, no band
No
artwork.
band artwork. Oh, well, you know what? We can't be prepared for everything.
I just think it's funny.
It's all good. All right. Well, we did it, guys. I'm proud of what we've done here tonight. Was it skillfully done? No.
Yes.
Was it organized in any way? Probably
Yes.
not. But it's okay.
It was organized by a bunch of people with ADD.
Meg, you're a fantastic hype man. I appreciate you.
Yes.
I'm a reply guy. I'm a hype man. You need somebody to pump you up. I'm there to party, bub.
Heck yeah. And on that note, we bid you good night.
Adieu.
Bye.